gotten so good since we last played.
One thing you can say for sure, the Lady of Sky is always hungry to get these wins.
Okay, getting some things out there, just trying to get some meteor showers, but the Judgment cuts in there, catching her.
What a catch!
The cross-up connects, and with that, Ed misses their confirm, however, and because of that, Clea gets a chance to live. And those Judgment cuts doing some work, but Tangrowth with the good call on the S.T.A.R.S Jill, but gets hit immediately afterwards.
Okay, Charles is coming in. Let's see what Tangrowth can bring to the full power of this character.
Gets crossed up. That was so scary. But Ed, getting these cross-ups, having to challenge getting the confirmation off of them that's desired, this is looking pretty scary for Charlie's life bar, however. Oh, ends up going with the reset there, and with that, it looks like Charlie's going to die meterlessly, and DMC5 Vergil with all this meter, definitely terrifying. But S.T.A.R.S Jill can take on a whole team, and this is how it starts. Do you think that she's going to evaporate the rest of DMC5 Vergil?
Oh, so close to doing exactly that. This is up to the sword here. Does Ed have this guaranteed kill?
Oh, no, didn't DHC.
Sin.
Ooh, and because of that, building no meter during this combo time, but also has that defense boost, so making Tangrowth spend lots of resources in order to kill the Vergil, but she still has X Factor and 3 bars. This is very possible for either player.
Oh
no!
Did it too early, but it's fine. Tangrowth's going to let it run, and allowing a huge chunk of Onslaught's life. Ow, it keeps going.
But gets caught there, and there is enough meter, not enough meter to DHC, so Jill gets another chance, and now, how quickly can she kill off this Cyclops? Going to be able to do it efficiently with this X-Factor timing, gets rid of all of his life bar, and now just needs to hit Onslaught, has 2 meters on deck, will build the third on hit, gets the throw.
Has to be optimal here. They took a lot of chunk earlier on, so it's just a matter of finishing the full length of this combo.
And with that, going to not be able to kill Onslaught leaves him at very low health. Time matters now. Could have hit him, but now is going to get full screen and need to deal with this chip. And with that, Edsadiet going to take a very close first game over Tangrowth. But that S.T.A.R.S Jill. She almost made the entire comeback with that character.
Ed really could have panicked there and lost the whole thing of Onslaught, but that was a very frosty and intelligent decision they made to control the neutral space.
I guess with enough time spent in Bond Wonderland, all of us can get frostier in our decision-making.
Just come to the Midwest, we'll give you a -10 and call it nothing.
That doesn't sound like a Wonderland to me, but it seems like Vergil's getting hit here. This time Tangrowth has the confirm. This is looking like a potential kill on the DMC character. Ends up getting the meteors.
Oh my god!
And now
so much damage!
Ed managing to get Cyclops in safely, starts to establish ground control. Ooh, and this is going to be a full combo on Charlie. Builds up enough to get the kill with a single meter, and now Clea's going to need to come in against this Cyclops Onslaught. Nice advancing guard to get Cyclops out of there. Use the magical lance in order to negate the optic glass.
And Ed is playing very smartly to adjust for the meteors. That is one of her better defensive advancement tools, and he's just negating any of that option.
And with that being, Clea's going down. But we saw S.T.A.R.S Jill took out almost 3 characters last time, but she may not be able to take out any this time. Oh, she will, because that was a dropped combo by Ed. And now X Factor can keep her alive. Gets the hit, but doesn't jump forward.
Didn't believe, and what a great cross-up.
I understand it being hard to believe right now, Tangrowth, but you need just a little more belief in order to mash, especially when you're online. You need to believe in your buttons a tiny bit more.
Ooh, bringing in a very lethal weapon here.
That character is some nonsense. Let's see if this nonsense is the one necessary for Tangrowth to take it over this DMC5 Vergil, Cyclops, and Onslaught. Ed has been very solid with this team, and all three characters have done their job. So, who do you think are the linchpin characters in this matchup?
It still really has actually been Onslaught this time around. His strong life, his great assists, his powerful DHCs have really kept the consistency of Ed's team pulling through all of Tangrowth's options.
That consistency makes it so every chance you give Ed, he may win the game off of it. And if he just gets a couple more chances because Onslaught has lots of life, or he has a defensive assist and you cannot just go in on him for free, it makes such a huge difference.
The scary thing is Spider-Gwen is a small character, so the chance of her falling out of stuff like that is very high.
It's true. Ed here making sure to do some damage to her, but not quite getting the confirm they desire. Ooh, the zip didn't confirm, but the Spidey swing might. Scary situation for both characters.
Okay, we're going to see a maximum. Oh, didn't get the DHC. I think the assist may have been hit.
Yeah, S.T.A.R.S Jill was out too recently for DHC to be available, and now Clea getting the clean hit on DMC5 Vergil. Ooh, and able to get the hit on Cyclops. He's coming in pretty injured now.
Able to keep it patient. Goes for the layer. Nice use of that jump set.
The overhead was good. Oh, but Cyclops eating some hits, but not enough to get him killed. Hits and great interrupt there from Tangrowth. This is going to be, is there a DHC on deck? Go straight into the beam. This is leaving Clea alive, but at a very scary health point.
This is Onslaught's terrifying power. He just puts so much pressure onto Clea.
And with that, the level 3 punished his attempt to teleport, and now gets in with that overhead. It looks like Tangrowth here may be able to kill off this high health character. But another chance available for Edsadiet. Let's see, S.T.A.R.S Jill coming in.
Almost got another small character interaction, saving Tangrowth. X Factor has to be unleashed.
And with that, Edsadiet's going to take it 3-0. Tangrowth making a good adjustment with the Spider-Gwen, but the stability of Edsadiet's team just ended up being too strong. I'm sure that we'll see great stuff from Tangrowth in the learner side of the bracket, and Ed continuing on in winner side.
Plus, just to throw this out there, for someone who has not played it in the bracket for quite a while, Tangrowth is still terrifying. Yet to fully advance to the highest tier of their Marvel instincts.
Let's see how the agent approaching this. And VonDoom holding forward at the beginning there. Managing to get SHOGUNDo into the corner, but SHOGUNDo managing to fight back in a situation where they were able to survive. That was almost an amazing confirm. Though,
Krauser assist.
The flashbang grenade comes out even if you hit Krauser. It has a very strong soft knockdown-ish element, or I forget if it's soft knockdown or just long hit stun, but it's pretty great as support for plenty of characters. Ooh, but we're going to see Krauser on point, need to take some damage here. He's pretty beefy, so he could survive, especially when the combo isn't finished.
Oh, good control. Gonna keep it safe. Does not. Excellent play out here for VonDoom. Forces the install into install.
Ooh, and gets to the other side. With that, it looks like Krauser's going down. All up the Dark Captain Marvel. She does have 2 meters, but this is going to be very challenging to kill off a full team at full health.
Yeah, great start. Gets access to that close range OTG that Cap doesn't. Could have just spent the bar, but it's all good.
With that, VonDoom takes the first game over SHOGUNDo, going up in this 3 out of 5 set. Thank you to everyone who's here. Oh, also, for folks who are around, if you are enjoying this modded Marvel action, please think of subscribing to the Havengers. They are the home of the modded Marvel community, both East Coast and West Coast. This week we're doing a West Coast bracket. And, oh, the happy birthday goes up with that, kills off the Moonstone. And with that, SHOGUNDo doing some
good
work.
Firing back. I would X Factor this if I were you.
Or VonDoom and SHOGUNDo born on the same day, because both of them getting that happy birthday back-to-back. And it looks like this is going to be the end of Krauser. But Dark War Machine may be able to do this. 3 meters, X Factor, gets the hit and confirms off of it.
Oh no, he wasn't used to the acceleration change. Throws up the gold armor. That is full armored protection while the install is active, though he becomes much slower and heavier.
It's true. And VonDoom happy to just run away during this time, doing his best to not interact, and manages to wear out X Factor time and armor time, hits with the falling button, and this may be the end of War Machine. Oh, goes for the reset. Oh, and so many resets coming in. Shogundo's War Machine getting some chances, but even with that...
Well, this is the uphill that will go for SHOGUNDo. As I said, they have the instinctual ability to read a lot of the things VonDoom does. They know the character, but VonDoom has the ability to snap on command to instincts, like running away from that X Factor. And SHOGUNDo has to be ready for that kind of instinctual defense options. And that is the interesting thing about the War Machine neutral. As you can see, he has access to that blitz movement, but some of his movement, more defense than offense because of its speed and trajectory. And that is a key factor for what VonDoom, just reading the position there and looking for where he can find his hits. Now, Krauser, a character well equipped to break those assist calls when they're right parallel like that. Both the explosive arrows and the knife throws, an excellent ability to slow down that ground space. But VonDoom making use of the cap style movement, that great downwards trajectory options, and putting hitboxes out when SHOGUNDo fades back too much. But a crazy cross up. Oh, didn't believe on needing the cancel there. Forces the install state. Immediately the flashless super going to take out that character, but X Factor running after SHOGUNDo. He's going to have to stabilize here.
That's scary to get hit with the Krauser. How do you feel about the Captain Marvel without X Factor? She does have plenty of meters, so she can kill if she hits.
I think this character has a good potential across the board to be an anchor, even without X, but definitely makes it work for it.
Activated the install, and got the
interrupts.
Hit. Didn't have the confirm. Does have this confirm, though, and is going to build enough to have level 3. Oh no! Didn't get the heavy S chain.
Still has their character alive, and at the bar, it's just a matter of finding the rest of these hits or beam connections. Oh, it's a trade.
He gets the block in time, can beam. Oh, and gets X Factor. But with that, VonDoom is going to get these hits and take out Captain Marvel, going up 3-0 over SHOGUNDo. Good stuff to both players. SHOGUNDo will have to try and move on in the learner side of the bracket, while VonDoom moves on in the winner side.
And who do we have coming up next into the arena? Isicera running a heavyweight on the front, backed by two of the fastest characters in the palette swap roster. Where to play BLACKxAKATSUKI has chosen to run Hayato, character who mixes a lot of interesting and strong hitboxes with a very stiff and grounded combo options. That said, the damage output when he finds his ideal hits is humongous. And speaking of massive damage, Thanos, a character that, because of that air super, really doesn't have to take a lot of complexity into his combos if he's got this X Factor. Isicera now going to set the combo. He goes for a timing a little early on the beam cross-up, giving Carter Slade the opportunity here. BLACKxAKATSUKI utilizing the stance. See if he can load a bullet. Doesn't have the time, and instead going to go for the meaty here. And this is the game that Carter Slade, even an X Factor, really wants to play. They have a lot of great cancel options off with the stance, but they just need the time to set it up. So keeping a controlled mid-screen is an ideal way to get Carter Slade with all his fantastic twos, but Isicera just going for the blitz. Has the cube, has the assist, making it impossible to move. And this is the ideal point once again. Both of these characters have great limbs, and these assists make it so their confirms become consistent and high damaging. But Isicera's instinct with these sequences is just supreme right now. Wow, fighting through the scaling, utilizing the talent attack set scales. Able to get a nice little tack of damage off the ground, and immediately Carter Slade going into X once again. Wants the heavy weight. Oh, he's just a little too far, but BackPak going to relaunch. Actually managed to get the fade back, but Isicera reading the dash. Pulls out the super into the X Factor. It's a little wasteful, but sometimes it's the kill that matters more than anything else, and that is what she finds. One more mix puts us in the end of Gambit or the front of Thanos. All of these confirms full options available. Isicera, the last palm into the DHC, and finding that damage. They probably need to get this kill here. One more extend. Oh, and falling just a little short. BackPak is not out. And whether or not he's able to take this round, this little momentum shift is going to help with his mind game coming into this last round. Getting any forms of momentum in a mid-shift that you are already falling behind is a great way to ensure that you stay sharp. BackPak gonna let this team rock. Still believes in his options here. But Isicera really bringing out the anime in her essence here, going to those low-to-ground overheads into the palm loop here, finding a nice 2-bar setup. And this one, probably just too far to get the consistent kill here, but where is the reset going to come? Talon into the dive kick read. Hayato being pushed to the corner, but actually finds a fantastic hit. Is this going to be the X route? No, chooses the DHC, loses the hat, and almost coming up just a tiny bit short because of Thanos' incredibly high big body health. But now Isicera forced to play with a degree of care that they were not playing with the rest of this. But overcommit. Dive kick hitting in a very bad spot. And now Thanos, Magic Pixel or otherwise, going to destroy this life bar with 5 bars in the back. Patience. Going to activate the install. Getting a little bit of bonus and a full coverage there. A truly instinctually great reaction from BackPak, taking out that and bringing us to a 1-1 situation. Both players of X Factor. BackPak first to let it go. Isicera. Oh, almost getting the perfect X Factor cancel the kill, but there's still a chance. But oh, those Bulldog insanely fast normals on Moonstone going to pull through. King Isicera up 3 over BackPak, but thank you so much, Phoebus, for gifting us up to Aeonian.
The hard work she invests for us. So if you're in chat, thankful take, send something good her way. And it looks like this is going to be Xeno bringing out the Leon Krauser at She-Hulk, has gotten rid of the Marvel 2 Sentinel in favor of the Krauser. How do you feel about that, Wizard Tim?
I think that probably makes a lot of sense. As I said, burst damage is the key weapon against the kind of team Ed is playing with Vergil in the front like this. So if Krauser is capable of going in on full offense, that team will start to crumble under the damage output. Back that with Leon's incredible keep away. Ooh, and there may not be enough life, even if Onslaught.
Ooh, and Ed kicks under the bullet. But Leon is not looking happy right now. Has managed to get the majority of Krauser's life back after a very scary situation at the beginning. So Krauser coming in with the majority of his life bar, has plenty of meter. What's he gonna do to try and hit this Vergil?
Wow, Stinger at full screen. Sometimes Ed just has to release it. It's like shaking a soda. You know you shouldn't, but sometimes you do it anyway.
And with that, this soda's getting shaken, but Krauser, lots of life on him. Does he have enough to handle this carbonation? The blue swords are bubbling, but the combo drops him because of that.
Oh, too far.
Ed has another chance at life. No, and with that DHC available, goes into the arm, and this is going to kill off Vergil. Xeno very good at frame trapping with supers. Ooh, Krauser bleeding there. This is the second time he's been bleeding hard in the match. Oh, that could have been very bad for Ed. Is going to be able to shoot this out. Goes into this, but ends up killing off the Krauser assist. Do you think that was just Xeno trying to get Dark She-Hulk faster?
Possibly. This character has the damage output to deal with Onslaught. So, if you had to make a choice, it's probably the one you'd want.
Okay, Soul Bad Girl coming active, but gets caught by even more of the Hyper Sentinel Force and the Shockwave afterwards. With that, Edsadiet going to take the first game over Xeno. Oh, good throw there by Ed. Doesn't quite get the confirm they desire this time, but willing to keep pressing. Helmbreaker gets it, but this time Xeno's the one who gets the confirm. What are they able to do off of it? They're turning it into more of a combo, building plenty of meter, goes into super, and now has DHC into Krauser available. Does a chunk of damage. Vergil is bleeding, but Onslaught, the homie, coming in to save him. It looks like Vergil is powered by a little bit of hate and anger because he was able to thrive in that situation.
He needs that last little stint of damage here. Krauser
DHC out. So Vergil goes down, and now Krauser gets the hit and the confirm. This is looking good for Xeno, much better than the first round, and goes into the super, has DHC available into Leon, and brings Leon back in. Oh no! A little too early. The slash is very fast for Leon, so it's possible to hit it too early, and Ed, master of the Cyclops, is going to be able to kill off Leon, and now has plenty of meter to fight this Krauser and Red She-Hulk.
bulldogging it into a fantastic position, going for the ladder ROMs here.
And gets the confirm off of the Onslaught assist. It's all up to Red She-Hulk again. But the Bulldogs are there. Is Ed going to invest X Factor?
I think he can kill off X, so I would definitely do it. Level 3? Oh, level 1?
Oh, and just decides to take it. Bionic arms and gets the X Factor out of him. This went from Xeno losing to Xeno being at advantage very quickly. The armor hits him, but what will he do? Ed armors through it and kills off Red She-Hulk, ready for the belligerent button. And with that, Ed going up 2-0 over Xeno. Is there going to need to be some form of adjustment here? The belligerence is not working out against Ed's style currently.
I think Xeno's team is the right choice for the matchup if he's confident in his characters. But if
it looks like
Krauser's
he's going with the Marvel 2 Sentinel instead.
a little underbaked in the oven, bringing back what you're familiar with always helps.
Also, Krauser's trousers sounds like an old-timey consternation exclamation. So,
wow.
Ooh. This time Marvel 2 Sentinel on point is going to build tons of meter for Leon, even if he just gets wrecked. So I think this works better for making it so the characters that Toji feels most comfortable with are going to be empowered to do their work. But the big body Marvel 2 Sentinel makes it so these DMC5 Vergil combos not dropping like they were on the other characters.
Still does. You jinxed it.
Until there. Great block by Xeno.
And of course, just an amazing meter battery for the rest of the team in DMC5.
And with this, Xeno gets the throw. Hyper Sentinel Force comes in, but it's too off time, and with that, Marvel 2 Sentinel goes down. Edsadiet has a huge life lead and a meter lead on top of it, but looks like they may be about to lose both. And with that, some zoning from Edsadiet, using those judgment cuts in order to control Xeno's spacing, getting a decent chunk of Leon's life. And teleports in with the Helmbreaker, going to be able to go in on this. And with that, it looks like Vergil goes down. Xeno has an incoming available for Cyclops, puts him back into the corner. Ed using 1 meter, getting some decent chip with it. Oh, Xeno doesn't have the confirm quite on deck.
Oh, catches the foot into the DP. That's airborne.
Yes, and with that... Oh, He-Hulk lives! And gets the throw. Is this going to be what's necessary to take this? But she gets shot. Edsadiet, what does he invest? No X or anything. Decides to get into install so that he builds more meter.
Going for a resource victory, really.
Gets hit. That was not a safe optic blast, and with that, it looks like Cyclops is about to go down. It's all going to be up to Onslaught. Looks like Xeno, for the first time, has a 2-character-to-1 advantage, but doesn't have a lot of life. Oh, this is how you make a comeback, though. Get the hit, has the knockdown available, 3 bars on deck. And the Dempsey roll comes through. That's going to be the end of Onslaught, and Xeno getting on the board. 1-2 against Edsadiet. He just needed to make drama. You know how Xeno is. He wanted to make sure that the Red She-Hulk comeback was just that much spicier. And now, getting the hit here on Vergil with Marvel 2 Sentinel, showing why this was a good idea to put this character back on the team when Krauser got taken off. Good stuff to Xeno, showing the value of all of his characters.
Okay, what are we going to do from here? You're not going to get a kill, so is Ed going to try a reset, or just goes for a full neutral reset? He said...
And with this, Xeno gets the hit and almost has the confirm. Any little bit of chip will be enough to take down Vergil, but Pixel Vergil gets his hit and goes for a TAC, which Xeno is ready for. I would not have been ready for TAC there. Great stuff from Xeno. Oh
gets no!
The hit, but doesn't believe. Xeno here getting some good starters, but getting caught. Has the ability to punish. Super jumps and ends up blocking.
Yeah,
Great
caught in the
job
throw there.
Getting the throw. Cross up, air medium. Looked very good there by Ed. And gets the hit on Leon. This is looking scary. Brings this in. That's not going to work, and because of that, needs to go for a reset. Leon gets the throw on Onslaught, and X Factors immediately has access to Red She-Hulk assist. Is going to be able to kill with the DHC. I think that's just going to be 2 bars, even though Onslaught's such a healthy guy.
Oh, got the wrong angle.
And with that, hits Cyclops, it ends up even better. With that, that's going to be Cyclops left on a pixel, and...
that's super again.
Not on a pixel.
World's worst DHC.
Leon left on 0 pixels. Edsadiet now quite favorable. Getting the punch in. Now it's scary for Ed. His Onslaught's within 1 hit into die range. But Red She-Hulk definitely is as well, especially with Ed having X Factor. That's too high. She flips out? No, she does not flip out.
Just wants to put up the neutral super here. Yeah, nothing you can do about it.
And with that, Edsadiet takes it 3-1 over Xeno in this matchup to go into winners semis. Good stuff to both players. Ed moving on while Xeno moves on in the lower side of the bracket.
And if you love it, you will love it here too. The elements of Ken perfectly transferring over from the various titles he's been in. Just a pure game of limbs, Tatsus, and DPs. Dobby choosing to put the pressure, starts at the low, into the Tatsu, overhead. It seems simple, but it gets the job done, and not only that, it gave him a lead in meter, but a fantastic happy birthday. VonDoom truly consistent in this realm of confirm. Taking Ken to about half health and lets it go. No more Psylocke means no more assist, but they're going to pressure if the assist DHC. Evil Ryu bringing in this damage train and an X Factor option. VonDoom, I said once, I'll say it again, his instincts for dealing with neutral situations always coming through. And into the blender, Dobbilicious throwing it all in the classic Ken. Tatsu anti-air almost taking him to a full kill, but now at the full screen, Strider becomes a total threat.
But Ken still has a little bit of X Factor, gets the hit in there, but X Factor now running low. Gets another one just before X ends, and now has level 3 available if they hit Ultron. Dobbilicious could easily do this. Gets the cross up, but not the confirm.
Well, this is a good starter. Got a nice little reset on that last sequence. Lights it up.
Oh, leaves him with the pixel.
Oh, I thought he might have run in DP challenge. Goes with the Tatsu. That'll do it.
And also, VonDoom didn't quite have level 3 yet to go for an invulnerability there. And Ken, I think he's off the ground for Garen, even if he starts it on the ground. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that could avoid the Ultron command throw.
And this is the signature character that VonDoom likes to pull if they're fighting against a high offense team. It's both excellent in defense and offense, and really with the same play style, too.
Tabs in the chat saying that Ken run up Tatsu is an evil character. So Tabs, are you telling me that if someone's a Shoto in the modded world, they're just evil? There's evil Ryu, there's Shin Akuma, there's Ken run up Tatsuing. Are there any, like, non-evil Shotos in our world?
No. I think what he's implying is violent Ken confirmed, clearly.
Oh, no. Let's see. Looks like this time VonDoom happier to be a little farther away. Oh, Dan, that's true. Dan is a symbol of light and justice for all of us. How could I forget about the strongest there is? Thank you, chat, for fixing my face on that. But it looks like Ken going for the TAC. VonDoom immediately ready for it, though.
Also, look at that. The side thrust assist. Very strong call if you're playing against defensive players. As much as the name implies, it really breaks holes in defensive lines.
Ooh, ended up hitting him out of the Garen, and wow, the red fireball into regular fireball was a lot of damage, but now Ken goes down and Psylocke loses a third of her life. I like VonDoom getting the Lilith out so she could recover some life. Not ready for Psylocke's Mad Wheel though, and with that, Dobby going into super here.
Oh, is it gonna catch? I don't think that will, though.
But that does get Lilith in safely. Ooh, these errant fireballs have really been a challenge for Lilith to deal with at times. Ooh, got in there. And the confirm wasn't quite available. This beam is going to vaporize Lilith, however. And Ultron coming in. Gets dive kicked in the cranium. Or what if it's not actually head? So like, Wizard Tim.
Yeah, CPU unit, probably.
Is it actually in there? Is there a reason to have it in a decentralized thing like that instead of somewhere in the central?
There's been comics where like Ultron's head's the only thing remaining, and they're like connected up to a computer system. He's based off of one of the vainest people in Marvel Comics. That explains itself.
That'll do it. But looks like Dobbilicious ready for the adjustment to Lilith, and just bringing out that Psylocke Evil Ryu for stability even after Ken goes down. Let's see what VonDoom does to try and adjust to this, because Dobbilicious looking kind of strong this evening, Wizard Tim.
Have you ever watched two cats do something and it's not like they intend to do it, they just are wired to react in specific ways?
Where there is the following of the laser pointer or something, and it's just the instinctual drive to the hunt. or
you're seeing...
the instinctual drive would be ridiculous also in cats.
What you're seeing is that both these players have incredibly finely tuned logic that they'll suddenly execute on the fly, and it's amazing what happens when they two collide. As you see VonDoom, unbelievably strong and structured defense, fly back, he sees your X-Factoring. And Dobby just like, he will, on instinct, beam you to the face if he sees you're in chip range.
Also, this new Psylocke outfit looking like fire coming in from, I believe, the Rivals design.
Yep.
And then I thought when you were talking about cats, there was a day before we had model swaps when Psylocke was on Felicia with the texture. Cat Psylocke was an era, but now we're in the age that even Marvel Rivals Psylocke gets to participate. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, no, as a support player, I'm traumatized every time he shows up on screen.
And Moonstone going to kill off Evil Ryu. This is the type of start that VonDoom needs after those last few games. Ooh, Dobby just like getting some aggressive footsies in. That jump S, the air Tatsu, all of it just coming out with the aggression. Gonna get caught here by the jump H, but VonDoom not ready to confirm while Dobby is.
Oh,
Doesn't
tiny
get the
body.
PG. And great Shoryuken.
That is the most Ken on reaction thing I've ever seen. Look out, this might still connect with you. It did!
That's Psylocke. Good stuff for Psylocke, but VonDoom here in a position where their Ultron's getting to start doing his gameplay. But looks like Dobbilicious putting projectiles on the screen. Has that Ken on the Hadouken assist, which means that the THC is also on beam in case they need it.
Plus, Psylocke has always been a very strong battery for Dobby.
But there's only 25 Marvel seconds left on the clock, and at this point VonDoom has a life lead, so they don't actually need to interact at this point. But if Dobbilicious gets any of this incidental damage, they may have to. Instead, looks like VonDoom
wait.
gets it.
Breaks out the X, cross.
And with that, Dobby going to be able to kill off Ultron. Lilith coming in. What's the mix?
They just got one hit, and then they can run. They have Team Hyper if they really want to just slow the clock.
Oh, the hit available from Dobby. And with that, their X Factor ends. It's all up to Moonstone. There's 5 meters on the side. Activates the install. And gets thrown. This is potentially the end. And great job of using the punch with that. VonDoom takes it by timeout in the last moments of the battle. Great clutch by VonDoom there. Okay, so how that was the reacquisition of momentum that VonDoom needed, but Dobbilicious showing that they still have the heart of the champion, knowing when to just run up and DP someone in the face.
Yeah, I think what's key to Dobby here is that though that plan didn't work, he was kind of just already in a fairly comfortable position of Psylocke and got a little too comfortable, so I think his mind state is still really geared to trying to do better on his next round. It's a big thing. He's a Tekken player. He's used to 3-round sets.
And with this, great stuff. Doesn't quite get the confirmation that's desired. This time, Shoryuken's going to confirm, and doesn't decide to DHC into Psylocke. VonDoom getting another throw. They have been on top of this throw game, but not quite with the confirms off of it, despite having meter. And now, Ultron coming in, going to need to deal with this full team. The jump lights on that overhead were terrifying.
Ooh, the beam, doing a great job of just reading Dobby's mind and slowing that assist call offense. Yep, no ability to call.
Ooh, and... oh, that could have potentially been the end of Ultron, but instead, it's the end of Ken, and VonDoom has a substantial meter advantage going into this. Dobby getting out so safely with that Psylocke.
Ooh, had to be super careful on that defensive call there. Oh, too far.
And with the double Psy is going to be able to get the DHC. Doesn't quite get the confirm though. And with that, DHC's into the install from Moonstone.
We're to force an evening of this bar here. Just slow it down again, install or not. Sometimes it's better to be slow than it is to be wasteful.
And with that, VonDoom getting the clean hit here on Evil Ryu. Doesn't quite get the confirm they desire. Dive kick coming in, and Dobby wisely getting to the other side. Going to knock down Moonstone. Invest the X Factor, but doesn't. Gets an accidental roll afterwards, it looks like. That chip is looking scary, but I'm pretty sure that Evil Ryu gets out of it. Dark Ultron, very possible in making this work here.
Oh, what a nice fade back hit there.
And with that, Evil Ryu going to vanish. It's all up to Psylocke. X Factor running out for Dobbilicious, but Ultron does not have very much life.
Okay, VonDoom, defense caught again. Oh, Dobby swinging a little aggressively in a space where he still has X like this, but another blessing in disguise. A weird angle forces that Ultron drop. Both players really even on life. One super likely to be enough here.
Goes into immediate level 3, and with that, VonDoom ties up the score 2-2 against Dobbilicious. Looks like this is going to be our first incredibly close match of the evening, with Dobbilicious and VonDoom bringing each other to the wire.
Really, it's been Ultron, the huge threat across the board. Character just has such a great evasion ability. Plus that beam stopping the assists.
And there has been such good use of Lilith's normals by VonDoom, but now the side TAC is going to make it so that Dobbilicious builds just enough meter that if they want to DHC they can. That goes into the Gren, and with that, Lilith goes down. Dobby up all 3 characters with a very strong health lead there, but VonDoom has only a single meter to try and work with now.
Who tried to fill that gap, but the beam was there.
Ooh, and this could be the end of Ken. VonDoom has the hit, goes for the TAC, but Dobby always ready.
Ooh. So
Okay,
close to a confirm.
Dobby getting some hits, but not quite getting the confirms on them. Same for VonDoom. But VonDoom, when they get back to this full screen game, has been getting a lot of value out of it. Evil Ryu got the tag and managed to do so safely. And it is scary when you need to deal with Evil Ryu. If he's in the air, his beam just beats everything. Or he summons a Hadouken assist and also beats things. Let's see if this is going to be the end of Ultron. It looks potentially like it. No DHC needed, but Dobby wanted to make sure. You never want to leave that character on a pixel.
Alright. Moonstone, a much stronger anchor since the last patch, but the question is, how refined is VonDoom's Moonstone?
This is true. And going to be able to get the throw on Psylocke kills her instantaneously in 3 hits.
Okay, X Factor ticking down.
And Ryu does not do the 3-hit route. Takes a little bit longer. They will have more resources as a result. But now Ken's coming in, has X Factor of their own, and the X is out for VonDoom.
Ooh,
gets hit,
tried to get the pick.
Dobby doesn't confirm, and VonDoom does. If this is going to be enough, Ken is going to go down.
Wait.
And with that, VonDoom takes it 3-2 over Dobbilicious, making the reverse 3-0 comeback after being down 2 games.
Dobby, there was a buff in the last patch.
Yeah, that was rough for Dobbilicious, but that just means that they're going to have to try and do this plays out. I am excited to see how the beginning of the round works. Both of them being a little respectful there. Ooh, and Shadow Lady taking some damage, but BLACKxAKATSUKI able to establish more neutral control after taking that initial damage.
Patience. Goes for the high jump, sets up the OTG route. Pick up. And here's Akatsuki's opportunity to show that crazy damage, but that was a far combo. I have trouble keeping those together myself.
Can be quite a challenge. And oh, that was so unfortunate for Young Legend. BLACKxAKATSUKI with the well-placed Eye of Agamotto, protecting them in even more ways than initially imagined. Yeah, he's using a lot of that Eye of Agamotto. I said since when I played Stranger, Eye of Agamotto just beats some characters on its own.
Yep.
It tracks, it has a durability, it moves in useful locations, it has a long duration. It is quite good, and now we see some Shadow Lady, a character that had been quite popular for a little while in our ecosystem, but then ended up falling off, and now let's see BLACKxAKATSUKI bringing her power back, hitting with this beam on Young Legend.
That won't connect, but it will keep it defensive, and Young Legend didn't respect.
Oh, and those Eye of Agamottos are doing the job. Now it's all up to solo Colossus, but we've seen Young Legend make some solo Colossus comebacks. What is he going to need to do to make this one of those?
It's exactly this. He is a character who has the rare Zangief-like ability to condition throws. And
the drop was such a tragedy there for Young Legend, and now BLACKxAKATSUKI getting Moonstone in, going to be able to get the combo off of this. This is definitely the end of Moonstone, because this character does damage even outside of X Factor. In it, going to vanish her. Gets the hit, but not the confirm.
But for how slow Colossus is, he has an excellent ability to threaten 3 core weapons. The Lariat, the throw, and the insanely fast overhead.
All of those are definitely threats, and he has tools to get in.
Oh my gosh!
It's the birthdays, using that X Factor. This is going to hit one of them and not the other. Oh, but the missiles picks up the second.
Oh, tried. Weird gravity.
Okay, things alive. What does Young Legend decide to do with his remaining characters? Manages to get the hit with a crouching heavy, and all the time invested in this combo is life that Thanos is getting back too.
Plus, you got 4 bars from being hit. Spend that bars, turn it back into the damage you take.
Okay, DHC into Thanos for the kill, and with that, Young Legend taking the first character and getting the install. Oh no, tagged into Thanos and lost all that red
Wanted
light.
the mix, needed the mix.
That is a tragedy for Young Legend, because now that he's lost the majority of this character, but maybe it's fine. Gets access to the hit, but doesn't confirm on Stranger, and now there's an Eye of Agamotto back out again. Young Legend does have X Factor available, while BLACKxAKATSUKI's already used theirs, and that is pretty scary to deal with. Let's see, there's still plenty of time on the clock. At what point do you start thinking about time when you're dealing with a team with the types of space control tools that this team does?
I would say about the 30 seconds. Both teams have enough burst damage that this just isn't a lot of issue. You'll kill way quicker if you get hits. The point where you start to really be concerned.
Oh, X Factor, the throw hits, and now this is going to be the TAC. I think, depending on the connection, BLACKxAKATSUKI may be able to just do this to time.
Oh no!
Oh no!
This is very doable still.
Definitely.
He's just past the 30 threshold.
But BLACKxAKATSUKI with the punish. One.
Level 3 is available.
Goes into the level 3. I think Colossus is barely alive. Doesn't get the launch afterwards. Oh, but this could be the end of Stranger. I think the missiles catch him. And with that, that's going to be BLACKxAKATSUKI going up the game. Going up 2-0 over Young Legend. Young Legend definitely had chances both of those games to make it happen. What adjustments do you think they need to make other than mentally recovering from getting thrown started around?
It's overall, I think they just need to get a little bit closer before calling that Lariat assist when they get it set up. Because they were always just flying a little bit too out of the range, and thus just constantly getting harassed without really getting the defensive bonus that this team allows. Ooh.
And BLACKxAKATSUKI with the TAC Infinite. Oh, decides to just carry to the corner, go into super. I like it. And with that, going to have Stranger in for the incoming mix-up. What do? Get out some daggers. And
guard break.
that's looking scary. Getting some hits, but this is going to require a lot of resources. Thanos is a very healthy Titan. Oh, but TAC, it means that that's in BLACKxAKATSUKI's favor, because if it takes a lot of resources, that's a lot of time BLACKxAKATSUKI gets towards timing out with the TAC Infinite.
Ooh. Could have spent the bar there, but hey, it works out anyway.
Oh, I think got level 3 when they intended for level 1, but or maybe that was just to get ideal mix timing?
Speaking of ideal mix timing, he's got to get the condition, but great crouch. Stops the Colossus in his tracks, and this is just bad for your X Factor time. This team is meant to stall it out.
With that, goes into the level 3. BLACKxAKATSUKI takes it in a swift 3-0 over Young Legend. Great work to both players. In the first 2 games, Young Legend was able to keep it really close, but in that last one, BLACKxAKATSUKI was just on fire. And I need to hop off to play my match against CaptainBackpak. Good luck and have fun, CaptainBackpak.
Guts McButts, thank you so much for the subscription. We appreciate your contributions to our wonderful cause.
It's going to be exciting. Okay, let's see. Ken on point versus Clea on point. Runs up and shoots that Psylocke. She takes a decent amount of damage as an assist there. Just trying to put some meteors on screen to control spaces that the opponent can be. Summoning a good use of the S.T.A.R.S Jill assist. Getting some hands activated. Has them available. What's she gonna do? Getting some more hands, but gets thrown. Does Dobbilicious have the confirm? Decides to go into the Shoryu. Gets another hit here. Is this going to be... has the Stomp assist. I didn't even notice that. Going with Stomp instead of Red Fireball this time for the Dobbilicious one.
But your casualties are the overall value that Tangrowth wants. And when she gets it, she capitalizes.
Ken left with a pixel there. This is just some wildness going on both sides. Flash kick gets in there, almost kills off Evil Ryu, but the almost is the key word here. Left on a pixel, he gets the TAC, Psylocke's going to come in, gets the knockdown, and with the first Hyper here, does a decent amount of damage to S.T.A.R.S Jill. DHC's back into Evil Ryu, is the last pixel. DHC's into Ken just in case.
Or get this character out. They're looking more like Camp than Ken right now.
Oh no. Ken was not enough, but Psylocke maybe gets the overhead but doesn't have the confirm off of it. I have not seen the first hit of Mad Wheel not connect into the second one and create that situation before. That was very strange.
But, great ability to use that maneuvering.
Very fascinating to see how they each approach this. There's a meter advantage for Tangrowth, and both of them are at a spot jockeying for control of the screen. Getting the hit there for Dobbilicious. Clea is going to go down, but Dark Charlie here has 3 meters and X Factor available. Oh, gets the hit, but gets hit immediately afterwards. What a tragedy for Tangrowth. It looks like Dobbilicious getting in there with the Psylocke. Going to get the Maelstrom. Has DHC into Evil Ryu. Activates Install and then goes into the beam. The Dark Purple takes down Charlie, going up 1 game for Dobbilicious.
What they say, Ultraviolet's the highest energy level.
Tangrowth trying to show some of her own Ultraviolet, has it in the multi-burst there. And the footsie's overhead, it ends up connecting, but doesn't get the confirm off of it. And S.T.A.R.S Jill taking a chunk there, and Clea going down as well. That was very favorable for Dobbilicious. Looks like the
and the meter gain too.
Oh geez, S.T.A.R.S Jill is bleeding so much. Evil Ryu, I had never had Axe Kick as an assist is something that I really valued, but it looks like Dobbilicious making it work in footsies consistently.
Is this gonna work? It is!
Maelstrom gets it, and Evil Ryu has a potential confirm here. Drops it though, and now Tangrowth left with Pixel Charlie and Half-Life S.T.A.R.S Jill. Ooh, the Pixel Charlie goes down, but S.T.A.R.S Jill's here, has 2.5 meters, gets the hit on Psylocke, and is able to take a good chunk of her life. And with that, going to be able to kill off Psylocke potentially. Oh, didn't confirm with the X Factor, and now Ken has an extra chance to live, Psylocke has a chance to get life back.
Not this time though. Tangrowth sees blood and like a shark is gonna hone in on 2 characters.
Okay, Psylocke coming in. What's she gonna do? She's gonna get caught by fire and die immediately. Okay, Evil Ryu, what's he got? He X-Factors and gets back. It still needs to deal with some fire. But now, X-Factor is running low for Tangrowth. If she gets a hit, she could still definitely kill. The dive kick is there for Evil Ryu. And with that, in a close game 2, Dobbilicious goes up 2-0 against Tangrowth. Okay, and great overhead there by Tangrowth, getting in there on Ken, getting the start, but it looks like Dobbilicious bringing in Evil Ryu and catching with that Tatsu, but not the confirm they desire. Tangrowth has been doing a great job of just juggling assists in multiple situations. This has definitely been an evening of scrambles. But S.T.A.R.S Jill looks like she's going to lose her life here. No,
so smart.
Saved by the meteors. Good stuff to Tangrowth, keeping her alive.
Once again, going for the exchange here.
Oh, and this is going to be comboable? Yes, it will. Charlie comes in. Oh, gets in, but then doesn't get the launch until late. And because of that, S.T.A.R.S Jill goes down, and Charlie gets hit, and Tangrowth chooses, even with 2 characters remaining, to end the match. Dobbilicious takes it 3-0. And with that, unfortunately for Tangrowth, how they each end up approaching this, we got some redness going on both teams, and then Carter Slade, and Marvel 2 Sentinel. And that Ken theme starting with the fire, Ken walking forward and getting that throw on Hayato.
Oh, no OTG. It's a good start into the Tatsu extension. Oh, that may have been a little Parsec magic there, but he gets another one.
CaptainBackpak getting a few chances with Hayato, but this is not the time. We'll see what they do with Carter Slade. Oh, and got caught by Ken going on all sides there, but this time Carter Slade gets a hit. With that, this is going to be the knockdown on Ken. Ends up going for the full screen Flame Breath, and now Carter Slade, opposite side of the screen, has Dante assist. It's pretty scary to try and deal with Carter.
Oh, nice catch. The old Ken try and do.
Oh, install with Colossus, but doesn't get the confirm off of it. And install manages to get Colossus a hit, but not a confirm.
Great defensive option.
Oh gosh, that's so much damage! And now, DMC1 Dante could potentially make this happen. Has Carter Slade in the back. Activates the install, and now Dante down to a pixel, down to 0 pixels. How do you feel about Dark Carter?
I actually think this character is very strong as an anchor. It's definitely a lot of engineering restrings with his tools, but he has quite a lot of pressure off his guns.
Oh, and the armor's still there for Colossus, and with that going to get the hit confirmed, but I don't think that kills, and because of that, this is going to potentially be the end of Colossus.
Oh, good defensive option actually coming through, but the air shot, not so much.
With that, LoadingDemon ends up taking the first game against Backpack, but I bet that this could go in either way as the set develops. Clea does not get a beam, Tangrowth. She has an install that gives her the equivalent of X Factor. She does not need a beam. I mean, she needs a beam as support for her, but she does not need to have a beam come out of her.
I think the only thing any character needs is if somebody wants to port Rival's thing to our thing, it would look kind of swell.
When you said Rivals, I thought you were talking about Crag for a moment, and I was like, I could see that. I could 100% see Crag as the thing, but
I want a Raster over Storm skin, please.
That would also be pretty fire, not gonna lie. I do not remember which assist was chosen. Chat, do you remember what assist Ken was on? He was on point, so I don't believe we saw it come out. But do people remember what he was on? Because I don't believe he remembers.
Yeah, I don't think he even used his assist. I think Ken was in the entire time. If I had to favor a guess, I'm pretty sure it was Hadoken.
Okay, it looks like we're cool with the Tatsu assist. So, but CaptainBackpak here making the adjustment, switching out both Carter Slade to get U.S. Agent and S.T.A.R.S Wesker in there. How do you feel about this? I like the belligerence of U.S. Agent's buttons, especially going in against Ken, who is very much just like swinging on him. How do you feel about this, Wizard Tim?
I really, really like putting S.T.A.R.S Wesker as an assist for U.S. Agent and Hayato. The little gaps in his gunshot are very capitalizable for a character with incredibly fast cross-ups like U.S. Agent. And Hayato can also do staggers specifically into some of his Tekken strings off of them, but ooh, that's not good.
Ooh, and with that, LoadingDemon got what looked like a happy birthday, but Backpack ready for the situation to happen, gets the additional hit with U.S. Agent, but doesn't have the confirm. Ooh, gets out of the corner, hits both characters, and with that, their super doesn't come through, ends up losing U.S. Agent, but S.T.A.R.S Wesker coming in at a little over half-life. And not respecting the armor, and with that, S.T.A.R.S Wesker going down, but Hayato this time coming in with 3 meters and X Factor, so let's see if he gets the opportunity to really bring out his power. But armor is still there for Colossus, and it needs to be respected until it's out. Now it's over.
Oh, punish.
No, it did not.
Was for another one? It's gonna slow the neutral down.
And with that, the Colossus armor got him through. Is going to be potentially the end of Hayato, but CaptainBackpak staying alive. What's he going to do to get around this? This is looking scary. The install is active.
Needs space. The armor again.
And with that, LoadingDemon really taking advantage of that Colossus armor and just holding forward against CaptainBackpak very hard. Backpack's going to need to find a way to get out of there when the armor install is active so that he doesn't need to deal with the terror of this Colossus, but it's scary. And being patient, gets the hit on Sentinel. Let's see when assists get called by both sides. LoadingDemon pulling out these drones, and Backpack blocking for so long, but you can't block forever. And with that, Ken's getting a chance, but isn't actually going to kill the agent off.
Oof. That last sequence, but oh, a blessed drop gives Backpack an opportunity.
And with that, Backpack gets the knockdown. They go into the Hyper Stars and Stripes, and then Hypercharging Star, and gets the hit there. Going to be caught, but on the backside, and because of that, Wesker flips out. But install active. This is scary. We know that Colossus with install has just been doing all of this work. Great use of command throw. Knows that if there's going to be an install, command throw deals with it. Oh my gosh, just going through all of it. You can't shoot characters who are in armor like that. They're just gonna
Doesn't
run
have a super though.
Oh, but gets
throw.
the throw here. Gets the hit on Sentinel here. And with that, this time hits Colossus and gets the confirm on them. Stars Wesker showing why he's on this team. Oh, activates the THC. And gets the dry tag out of it. But Ken is going to still manage to survive, and Stars Wesker goes down. US agent coming out. Does he survive incoming?
Oh, this is a little high. Oh, still comes together.
Ooh, and with that, LoadingDemon drops the combo, and CaptainBackpak gets the punish on them. Going to get the OTG and kill off Ken. This is looking very possible. Colossus losing the majority of his life, but activates install, and we know install has been a problem for Backpack. Marvel 2 Sentinel going to use some air S's, trying to play footsies with them.
Oh, DP into the pop. And here's the custom combo route that you get off of Hayato. Let's see what Backpack can do.
And with that, coming in, trying to get more aggression. But the hard drive comes out. Is this going to combo? No, that means that there's a chance for Colossus to die off. Oh no, even better, a chance for Sentinel to die off. And with that, Backpack has meter. Goes into the install. Is it a life advantage? Gets the hit again on Sentinel. Clutching it out, but Colossus still had the last bit. And Backpack with the clutch, even getting hit by armor on the incoming, manages to survive.
What did I say? Air H.
And with that, Backpack showing immense clutch in that amazing matchup against LoadingDemon. Is this going to be like the VonDoom match, where it started out one bit, but then there was a reverse 3-0? I'm sure Backpack would like to make it so. Let's see what they could do in fighting this Ken with Sentinel assist.
I've seen Backpack play Karnov. When he's pushed to his limit, he has a little bit more. But oh, another terrible start of a happy birthday situation. Ken, pretty damn good at confirming these. Except, a little awkward, very hard to follow up that super. But he finds the connection route. Oh no, he doesn't.
Oh.
Magic Pixel here.
But now Stars Wesker down to his last pixel too. And now it's all up to Hayato. But Hayato was super clutch last game. Let's see if he could do it again.
Here comes the blessing. Oh, okay. I think he didn't get a super there.
Get the super. Let's see. Patience here. Gets the cross up, but doesn't get the follow-up. And LoadingDemon activates that X Factor. It is looking like the end of the road for CaptainBackpak. But gets out.
Drop.
And Ken goes down. Okay, we saw the clutchness from Backpack before.
Big body. Oh.
Strange interaction there. And now Sentinel goes for Plasma Storm, but the tail end of it still gets the hit. Backpack sending out the Shockwave. Catches. Oh, but no, the install only works if it hits them. Backpack is going to need to work really hard in order to make this happen. Going for another shockwave. LoadingDemon getting to the other side. Just using defensive buttons to try and avoid Backpack. And with that, LoadingDemon takes it 3-1, eliminating CaptainBackpak from the bracket. But the game Backpack won was so incredibly clutch, and with Hayato, great stuff.
Truly, to see that character play its heart out is a wonderful thing.
There can be only one winner. It's do or die. Fight!
For the action, Isicera already showed that their Thanos is really on the cut and we're above it. But Ed definitely changing the gears in terms of how he plays. Bringing in Vergil has allowed him access to so much meter. Just a lot of layered neutral situations. And as we're seeing through all these characters, it's really his comfort zone to put you into little boxes, much like Marvel Infinite would, and see if he can pin down all the places you try and run. Isicera, though, comfortable as Wolverine Laura. Character's incredible speed and fantastic ability to change sides and throw out great buttons very much lines up the playstyle of someone who used to be an amazing Swiftmaster back in the day. But a great crouch, that DP assist paying all the dividends. Ed says sometimes you gotta take it back to Marvel too, and Cyclops assist doing so much to prove that point. And a fantastic whiff punish puts Isicera into the driver's seat. Any spend on the bar is worth it because that is not meter that Ed's getting back. And you should have killed this character when you had the chance. Now this is the ideal situation for resets or just the total blender that is Laura. Same situation, spends the bar, and now we are on to Onslaught, coming in on unfamiliar ground here. Ooh, going to challenge with armor. And Ed, for how heavy and slow Onslaught is, his instinctual reactions of this character get so much better each and every set, but Isicera bringing out the flashy new Moonstone combos. 5 bars on deck and a full unique new combo route. Gonna take her up to a solid and well-earned first victory against Edsadiet. Instantaneously into an outstanding grab. Thanos showing it's not just in the gauntlet, it's all in the wrists. No, Ed. Rules have changed when you are at a life deficit against a high HP character like Thanos. Is this just going to be more neutral, or is he going to start spinning this bar to put the damage output here? Isicera, exceptional damage, finishing off DMC5 Vergil, and now which side will the block be on? With that speed bonus from Legacy Trigger, she has access to the full range of cross-ups that this character has presented. Fantastic Talon Dive and Talon Drop allows Isicera to re-actualize her position and combo Cyclops, taking out the big man himself. Now, wow, Ed, not afraid to utilize slower buttons if they have the confidence that they'll get this hit here. Even better, finding the counter, going to put up this defensive wall. He's got the bar, no point, and playing passive. Isicera, player is not prepared for the offensive tools this character has in their repertoire. But ooh, weird drop into the super option. Because they're not sure which side she was going to get, but it all works out, and going to be able to position from this combo into the new wall bounce. Sending, once again, Onslaught to an early grave. Oh my god, Isicera. Risk well rewarded. Utilizing the activation of the cube to put that offense pick up here. And just continuing to box out the Sword Master himself. His Isicera's incredible consistency with larger buttons. Doesn't matter if it's Swiftmaster, doesn't matter if it's Dulzum and Marvel 2. She knows where to place them to footsie you to literal death, but Ed refuses to let things be the same as they were before. We are seeing incredible adaptation. But now it's a very different situation when you have so little health on DMC5. Tried so hard to slow it down at the zoning, but this time going to lose the Cyclops. On the next touch, which side is going to be? DP into Talon. Sarah making full use of the confirms, but Onslaught in a comfortable position again and has all the bar they need. Oh, Isicera taking her offense. And a little overcommit from Edsadiet once again going to allow. Hang on. Things possibly about to get very real here. But, oh, fantastic turnaround. Incredible speed, allows for incredibly quick counter punishes here. And, ooh, Isicera a little confident in that DHC when they maybe shouldn't have been. Giving Onslaught one more chance. Edsadiet sees the possibility of staying in this bracket. The question is, can they harness the momentum and take it all the way back? Looks for the combo, gets the throw. To build just a little bit more bar, put them back at that even 5. Now Moonstone, the character that's put their Onslaught out each and every time. Do they have what's left in them to live and learn and find a different outcome this time around? Not afraid to spend the bar here. Just keep Isicera on the far side of the screen and see what they can make happen with the chip. It gets the beam. Is that enough? Beam into wave into Sentinel, and there we go. Edsadiet pulling by the literal teeth of that robot. Back into this match. Now, Isicera, the analytical mind of a master here, just always able to keep Ed's ability to zone with DMC5 Vergil to a minimum. The high HP from Thanos, so hard to kill. And now, again, same situation before. Ed needs to not drop it right here. This is the exact point where another Thanos Connect usually ends it for him. Ed going to play it out with DMC5 Vergil here. Gonna rely on Spiral Swords and a crouch possibly to keep it in. Swords up again, looking to call out the assist here. Thank you very much, Living Legend, for 54 months. We appreciate you. Ooh, Helmbreaker. Every hit, possibly the last for this character. And Ed going to let DMC5 Vergil's health run out. So the Blender Isicera getting one more quick rep here. Has the ability to go for the big spend. Is going to choose that. Actually fakes it out. Great reset on the return. And this time, learning from their mistakes, actually able to beat the incoming attack with that incredible speed, but still, Ed, this Onslaught, their confidence, and the armor realizing that they were cooked if they didn't X Factor. Ed tried to put back up the shield, but Isicera now drilling into the last line of offense, realizing if they let gaps appear, Onslaught gets to play. So their best course of action is to just lock it down. Install up. Ed now being pushed even harder than last match. But a great defensive super, possibly changing this outcome. Keeps it safe once again. Ooh. This is it. She got the range she needed. Managed to pull a perfect pathfind here. And with the final hit, will it kill? Can she kill? Magic pixel situation. 13 seconds on the clock. Onslaught. There is a chance, but it's such a small one. More goes for the chip. Isicera just turtling out in the sky, realizing there's no way to turn this around if she doesn't call that character. And with the chip, Isicera sending Ed down to the lower bracket. What a match. Doctor Strange moveset. Has a lot of incredibly unique features, such as the ability to confirm off of throws like this, access to an air dash, dash cancels off of certain specials, and these extra extension positional special options. Add in a wall bounce feature from Sword, and what he has in terrible HP, he makes up in outrageous offense. Moore sets the triple air, those slowly fall to the ground, so if you are not careful, you will get caught in the late half of that mix. And don't worry, Stranger brings all the bar he usually needs.
And with the TAC, we'll definitely build any amount of meter needed. But we've been seeing some various drops from players, but it looks like BLACKxAKATSUKI on point with maintaining the height for this Infinite, has Ultron in the corner, building up tons of meter, but VonDoom gets out. And with 2 rows of missiles plus the daggers there, ooh, is going to be able to get out in time. Blocks with Moonstone, very favorable stuff there for VonDoom, but BLACKxAKATSUKI finally getting hit. This is looking scary, but with the Moonstone drops, this is looking like potentially the end of Moonstone. Do you think she'll survive? Oh, she does! Oh, Troshu subscribed! Thank you, Troshu, for supporting the community. Don't you love the wonderful subscribers of the Avengers community, Wizard Tin?
Each and every one, and I also like how incredibly powerful these two players are bringing out. Ultron, a signature character of VonDoom, means that they're still in the game so long as he's got life, but not this time.
Does need that life bit that you mentioned in order to get the job done. And as y'all may have noticed, when there was an air dash into Palm by BLACKxAKATSUKI twice in a row, VonDoom blocked it crouching because that move is not an overhead. So looks like was ready for that, but this time VonDoom gets the hit and it's a happy birthday. This could be potentially the end of 2 dangerous characters. Shadow Lady goes down. Stranger looks like he also vanishes. How do you feel about Anchor Moonstone here against the full team?
As we've seen, this character's insane damage output now means that she really can make it happen.
It's true. And BLACKxAKATSUKI gets that hit, gets the knockdown, and 1 punch. Many punches. Decides not to X Factor. And with that, Ultron runs away a bit, but BLACKxAKATSUKI going in there, using some beams, flies to get over here, and with that, US Agent X Factors in order to keep himself well. Now BLACKxAKATSUKI is the one who has his X Factor available while VonDoom's is draining. There's still plenty of time on the Marvel clock. This could go either way. VonDoom is going to need to be cautious where their assist calls, or they might get caught. This is looking like it could be the end of US Agent if BLACKxAKATSUKI finishes this combo, gets the knockdown, goes into 1 large punch, and then mashy punches. Again, is there going to be X Factor? Activates it this time, gets the knockdown, and kills off this US Agent. Uses all their meter, but now has X to fill the other 2. Oh, gets hit!
Didn't believe, and that's maybe the end of it for them. That's a lot of X Factor time they're not getting back.
But this is a dead Ultron, and with that, now it's Moonstone versus Moonstone. BLACKxAKATSUKI has X for the little bit of mix-up on incoming. Okay, is the combo here going to lead to a kill? Has access to resources. Gets the knockdown.
Oh, too late.
but is still very hard to hit here. And with that, looks like VonDoom's going to be the one who gets this confirmation. And big punch into the many punches. And with that, or just another big punch, VonDoom takes it over BLACKxAKATSUKI, tying it up 1-1. Moonstone battle down to the end.
If you ask the question, Moonstone has the answer.
If Moonstone's you, is that can one of our astrophysics folks tell me, is that a comet or is that a meteor, or what happens once the Moonstone's you and just decides as an astral body to send something down from the heavens to rain out your existence? Oh, and raining out US Agent's existence right here is TAC into the combo with Shadow Lady going in.
I mean, it would require such a massive stellar body to break the Earth's atmosphere. It really isn't anything.
And with that, looks like Ultron getting hit here. BLACKxAKATSUKI goes for TAC, but VonDoom's ready for it. Getting in there, but Shadow Lady's still alive. And manages to get pressure afterward. Great job of using these strong air normals and lightning legs. But VonDoom ready, is able to confirm off of the beam. Should be able to kill off Shadow Lady here. I think it'll take the HC though. With that, Stranger coming into this mix. And ready for the mix, BLACKxAKATSUKI gets the hit, but not the confirm. Oh my gosh, that was so scary for both of them. And the daggers connected, or the rings of Ragador, sorry, and gets the hit, but not the confirmation. Looks scary, Moonstone goes down, but VonDoom has X Factor 3 Ultron. Oh, that was such a great tech throw into command throw. Stranger goes down. Now it's all up to the Moonstone Ultron matchup. Moonstone's running out of X Factor. Ooh. And with that, VonDoom trying to get the aggression in. Mash Jab works the second time, able to kill off Moonstone and goes in with the level of 3. VonDoom going up 2-1 over BLACKxAKATSUKI, who won, I believe, 2 tournaments ago. Or no, 3 tournaments ago at this point? So VonDoom doing some work. Let's see what adjustments BLACKxAKATSUKI makes. Oh, wow. The US Agent gets in there but doesn't have the confirm they desire. And BLACKxAKATSUKI with the confirms this time. Goes for side TAC. Has been favoring these. Bring in the US Agent across the map. Build in some meter. Has access to the spinning bird kick whenever they want it. And with that, goes into super. Decides to leave in Shadow Lady for the incoming mix. Ooh, and manages to get out of there before the Ultron drone can be a problem. Goes for the TAC because they hit the assist. Ultron definitely has been the moneymaker for VonDoom in many ways. Moonstone bleeding, but no dash by VonDoom means that there's more life for Shadow Lady. Okay, dashing in with some of those. The beams are gonna come out, DHC into install, and now, what's Shadow Lady gonna do against this Moonstone?
Going to just slow it down? Yeah, this is a pretty safe DHC. Often, the position of those rings generally covers a lot of everything.
I don't think that alpha counter was intentional. It did not work out terribly well for VonDoom, and now BLACKxAKATSUKI, full team, all healthy.
Put the layer, too early because of the speed up.
But now, if he kills here, that'll just be tied up 2-2. But VonDoom has the possibility of Dark Moonstone.
That felt unnecessarily flashy when they could have just gone for an easy level 3.
Oh, but let's see how this works out. Gets the hit, but does not have the confirm. Everything going a little squiggly for the players here. Stranger ends up dying.
Bye-bye.
But Shadow Lady gets the hit. She has level 3 available. And goes for it with that. BLACKxAKATSUKI ties up the score 2-2. Good stuff. The first part of that game looked so good for VonDoom, but BLACKxAKATSUKI just so stable with each of their characters, making the adjustments as needed and doing good work. Let's see. Oh, and a throw for BLACKxAKATSUKI. That can be all it takes to get this going. US Agent taking some damage in the corner, but manages to fall out. Shadow Lady getting hit for a bit there, but Eye of Agamotto saves the day, but doesn't have the confirm on deck. US Agent getting his own confirm, gets the knockdown on Stranger, is building up enough meter that they could potentially kill. Oh, and the palm caught. With that, that's going to be the end of US Agent and a decent amount of meter build for BLACKxAKATSUKI in the process. Oh, not the end of US Agent. Yes, the end of US Agent. Got out.
It's very safe.
Was enough. Ooh, and now, Moonstone on point for BLACKxAKATSUKI. We've mainly seen her as an anchor. Oh, the 2M connects, but no confirm on deck here for VonDoom. BLACKxAKATSUKI looking like they're in a pretty favorable position, but both of them air dashing around, trying to get these hitboxes on the screen in good positions. Both of them use their X Factor, and it looks like this goes perfectly for BLACKxAKATSUKI. Hits both of them.
To the wall. One more.
And with the many punches into the Shadow Lady, this is going to be a beam of death. And with that, BLACKxAKATSUKI takes it 3-2 over VonDoom to move into winners finals. Good stuff to both players. We saw some challenging drops there from folks. It seems like internet may be a little squiggly for a variety of people, but both of these players doing excellent stuff. Okay, with that in mind, that means in war for supporting the community.
All right, Leon. There's a lot more zoning here. I guess the objective is to slow that Ken and other offense down to a absolute crawl.
And let's see, it looks like the assists are bleeding for Young Legend, but on point. Dobbilicious' Ken is hurting here. And Psylocke gets hit, but she manages to get out without getting full comboed. Until now, this is potentially
that kick twice in a row.
And with that, Leon's going to take out Psylocke. This is looking good for Young Legend. Has access to meter. Oh, that could have been scary.
Jeez,
but
2 drops in a row.
And with that, this looks like exactly what Dobbilicious needs to get back in here. Kills off Leon. Do they leave the Ken in? Leaves Ken in. Chris just getting out of there. Does not want to deal with Ken, Mr. Masters, but it doesn't look like Mr. Masters is the problem. It's Evil Ryu. Gets this
First damage. Oh
gosh, is that fast enough? It still catches. That was so fortunate for Dobby. Nice save when the combo dropped. Oh, got the attacks that were intended to be overheads, but Legend ready, goes for a nice simple combo, kills off with the level 3, and with that, Young Legend taking the first game over Dobbilicious. Ooh, going with the beam at that after game effects. But let's see, last time Young Legend was able to get a lot of work done with Leon, and it looks like they want to do so again. Katsu from the top ropes by Dobbilicious, but it leads into a scary situation where Leon is just killing off this Ken. And with that, this is going to be Pixel. Oh no! Left it a Pixel, but the Pixel goes away, and with that, Dobbilicious is down to Psylocke Evil Ryu. How do you think Psylocke is going to survive this, or no?
Tiny body makes that combo drop in weird places. That's the best way I can think of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and brings in the Evil Ryu. Goes into the Shoryu, and Majun FGC, thank you for subscribing to the Havengers with Prime. It's appreciated. Oh, you're from the YouTube squad? Glad that you've come to the Twitch side. You get to see some wonderful
second
things
time
live.
it dropped. Oh, that kick just keeps finding the bad corner on it. That's so unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Goes to the thrust.
Dang, Young Legend doing a great job of keeping out Dobbilicious here. Also, Kevin Ha noting that the VOD will be on YouTube tomorrow, so if you're one of the folks who wants to watch this, but then it's either late on the East Coast or something, you have work or school in the morning, make sure to be responsible with your stuff, but then invest in that YouTube. Go to the Havengers channel and check it out. Magnum gets the kill, does not get the kill.
This is looking real bad.
It is
Psylocke.
Anchor Psylocke. At least she has X Factor. It's not Marvel 2. Oh, but did not
Forgot
respect
that one
attracting
locks.
grenades.
It's a secret mind game. You're so used to Leon's being so forgettable that you do not realize that the Chris version is incredibly good.
It looks like Young Legend must be a monster out here because Dobbilicious is bringing out the Monster Hunter. How do you feel about the Giant Sword coming in against all these guns?
They're running a very grounded team on Young Legend's part, so Monster Hunter does like characters that can't run to the sky against her.
Looking solid. Very well could be what's needed. But Young Legend's been looking strong. Let's see if the adjustment is going to be enough or if Young Legend's just going to keep running a train with this Leon and then the Chris. Oh, got a good arrow and got a hit. Got so many hits, but none of them are quite confirming. Oh, the air rifle worked but did not confirm. And confirms are off for both of them today. Very unfortunate. But it looks like this time Dobby getting the hit, investing those resources, going to be able to kill off Leon, and then Captain Commando is bleeding, ends up going for the level 3. But Young Legend ready, gets the punish. Will they be able to kill off Monster Hunter here?
I think, yeah. This is incredibly high damage output.
I think they need to X Factor if they want to, and with that, Monster Hunter goes down. Oh, the air hit. Dobbilicious there with the Gambit. Will that be what's needed to survive? No, Gambit dies in 9 hits. Okay, 13 hits.
Oh, look out. This is a frame trap.
Oh, and now Dobby managed to waste out the last of X Factor. They have X Factor of their own, but Young Legend already an install for the Magnum. Oh, can Dobby confirm?
Oh,
Doesn't
oh no,
quite get
too
it.
far into the Magnum shot.
And with that,
Keep it simple.
There was a time when that combo did not require X Factor, and that was just how little recovery downward angle side shot had. Looks like that was a good adjustment by Dobby, taking their first win, but this time Monster Hunter not getting the opportunity to get started at the beginning.
Oh no, bad tag. You did not want to lose half your life just to bring a character in. But hopefully Dobby can live and learn from this mistake and not let it get to them on the precipice of defeat.
And with that, all the set hit stun forever. Leon just kills this character, getting up over 1 million and getting Christie installed with his Magnum. Good stuff. Grenade catching Monster Hunter pressing buttons in the air, but the confirm is not there. This is looking very good for Young Legend until they get hit, but...
oh no, weird angle.
Lots of bonus chances to live. Oh no, ended up going for it and not having it work out. The arrows plus that don't quite chip, leaving
That's
Leon
remarkable.
at a pixel. Oh,
Tried to
Psylocke
avoid.
getting caught here. Oh, but now Psylocke on a pixel. Monster Hunter tags in. This is looking like it could be the end of Dobbilicious's run. It's down to just Psylocke. Will they be able to do it? X Factor 3 meters. Oh, X Factor's just in time to not die to chip. Oh, gets the hit but not the confirm. Gets the hit. Oh, this could be it. Just loop.
Oh
but
no.
the drop. And with that, Young Legend takes it 3-1 over Dobbilicious in order to secure the victory and move on into the top 8 of the bracket. Nice work to Young Legend, and better luck next time, Dobbilicious.
Don't worry, if you think Dobby is done, we got good news for you. There's another coast.
This is true. The Ha Avengers is so kind to... Nah, jumping medium or standing H are both real scary to try in Tatsu toys. But let's see if being scary to do doesn't anything about it. LoadingDemon ready to Tatsu right at the beginning, hitting this Krauser, getting the hit, and goes for the other hard knockdown but drops it. Xeno ready, but doesn't quite get the confirm they desire either. Assist was able to trade out from Marvel 2 Sentinel, so they didn't need to worry about drones. Great use of the jump there, out of the knife slash, the tactical slash. Oh, And Shoryu going right through the knives. Is this going to get the hit? Ends up going for install. Gets the hit on Leon and X Factors. This is still install, so they have armor. Pixel Krauser gets the hit. What does he do with it? Oh no, Sentinel is the one who gets hit instead of Colossus, and because of that, that's going to be the end of Krauser, and Leon loses the majority of his health. But not all is lost for Xeno. He has access to 5 meters and X Factor. He's full screen with Leon, and LoadingDemon not as high on resources. Looks like they're just trying to get some of that Marvel 2 Sentinel life back, but now getting back in here, trying to move forward against the scary Leon. Oh, went for the parry, but LoadingDemon didn't bite on the Tatsu that time. Ooh, went for the S, but Leon was just a little out of range. Snaps him out with a pixel.
Ooh,
Okay.
Team Hyper, that's gonna
PhD.
cover that.
Oh gosh, Sentinel just died. That was fast. And Soul Bad Girl coming in. And you can't gun flame someone with hyper armor. Keeps getting
Can't do
hit, but
much.
now the armor is done, so let's see how Red She-Hulk approaches this. Gets the hit and has a little bit of X Factor left. The little bit's enough. Is going to be able to kill off Colossus. And with that, Xeno goes up 1-0 over LoadingDemon with the Tyrant Rave. Xeno definitely appreciator of the Soul Bad Girl. Very strong, probably her strongest warrior.
At this point in time, I think they're only warrior.
Ooh, looks like Ken's gonna get the hit here against Krauser, but he was able to get the hit against Krauser last time too. This time the hard knockdown works out properly, but doesn't get the hit they intend to afterwards. Krauser manages to get out again, and dang, those daggers, quite effective when they just get a catch with them. Good air throw here by LoadingDemon. And this time the confirm's available, bounces on deck still. And with that, we'll be able to kill Krauser with just 1 meter spent. Not like that though. And with that, gets the install on. Arms in order to counter. Goes into cinematic. This is going to use all of Colossus's armored time. Or 90% of it. Oh, he gets out with just a little time left. But even any time left, make sure that you have that armored assist. Very
And
good stuff.
specifically Sentinel loves armored assist. It doesn't matter if it's 2 or pallet swap 3. You give him some armor on an assist, and you have a problem, child.
Ooh, and his S has been working out, getting the hits here. Let's see, Leon getting to put some guns out on the Sentinel. Getting caught, but not getting confirmed on. In this corner, gets the hit on Ken. Down TAC. And uses the up to try and stay above the hyper.
Oh, that's too far for microwave.
I am amazed that the rifle worked there. Ooh, manages to get the parry at an ideal timing to deal with Colossus. But that's going to be the end of Leon. This is looking decent for LoadingDemon. Has the hit, but not the confirm. But Krauser has his giant arm available. Let's see what he ends up investing it in. Ends up
The
punching
biotic
Sentinel.
arm.
And with that, Sentinel is bleeding, but this is looking scary. LoadingDemon, oh yeah, the bionic arm hits very far behind him currently, just as a thing. But looks like X Factor running out for LoadingDemon, but has managed to keep all 3 of their characters alive. Sentinel left at a pixel. Okay.
Yep, he was trying to bait it, but Xeno still managed to hit the assist.
Indeed. And now X Factor used by both players, and that is some scary summoning of the Sentinel. Let's see LoadingDemon managing to wait. Gets into Colossus, and now only 15 seconds left on the Marvel clock. X Factor used by both players. Xeno getting the hit, but not a full confirm off of it. Gets another hit that doesn't lead into a full confirm. Only 10 seconds left on the clock.
This is a runaway for either player if they can get a good hit here. Oh, that's not... that is it!
That's unsafe, but Red She-Hulk has a lot of life. LoadingDemon still needs to get this hit here in order to be at a life advantage. Oh, and with that, it looks like Xeno's gonna take it. he only had Red She-Hulk, but she was a healthy lady. This is like, she made sure to exercise, eat good things, make sure to have a healthy emotional relationship with the people around her. She was able to
That is a lie, and you know it.
Okay, maybe she didn't make that one, but...
You know who her father is?
Didn't he redeem himself recently, after, like, essentially running a coup or some other stuff? But, like, he was a good guy after that, right? Something. Redemption? Come on, people, is there redemption for terrible monsters doing terrible things? Well, we'll find out, because both of these players can look like terrible monsters when they're on the opposite side of the screen from you. They have that danger. And Xeno making sure to just avoid the installed Colossus until he runs out of resources. Oh, and now with the arm activated, ends up getting caught. Let's see. Gets caught by the air attack, but now has the happy birthday. Knocks down Sentinel.
Throws up the armor again, no good.
Oh, tags into Sentinel. This is looking so good for Xeno. Strong life advantage with all the characters. And gets the hit here, but doesn't have the confirm they desire on Sentinel. Oh, just gets some loops in, kills off Sentinel, showing why Krauser's on the team. And now, it's up to Soul Bad Girl if she gets another 20% meter. Right now, she's just not interfacing with this red man. Gets the command throw, and with that...
Oh, come on, double tick!
Xeno, why are you taking his soul? He's already dead. Well, with that, it looks like that's going to be another soul in Xeno's arsenal, and LoadingDemon will be eliminated from this bracket. Good stuff to LoadingDemon today. They had a hard set of battles they needed to fight, but...
it's similar situations before. You can easily damage through the first two characters on Ed's team with a high offense team like this, but it's always going to be Onslaught that keeps this team so solid.
Yes. Fortunately for Legend, when they're playing this team, they also have a lot of stability with all that health hanging out. Ed using plenty of the judgment cuts in order to control the thing's spacing, and then Gene Splice in order to get some wins in neutral. Ooh, oh, Young Legend's input got crossed up. They got Rolling Stone instead of the OTG. Very unfortunate for them, but now this is looking like it may be the end of thing. Edsadiet has plenty of meter. Thing's a healthy character, though. Do you think this is going to lead to a kill?
It's a matter of how much they want to spend.
And the 1 meter ends up being enough. Thanos going to need to handle this mix. Manages to get Vergil to the opposite side of the screen. Let's see how they approach this. Nice job getting that Titan shield out. Zooming in, getting caught by the Helmbreaker. But Ed here, managing to get out some judgment cuts, but Young Legend has the hit. This is looking like it's going to be the end of DMC5 Vergil. Goes into this. And... oh, doesn't have it there. But he has armor, so he could go straight through swords. Good stuff, and now has that armored assist. But ending up full screen from Ed when he has Cyclops Onslaught is incredibly scary. It's very hard to deal with these characters, and from here, I think with DHC, it leaves him with the Pixel, decides to just, like, keep the meter on deck, but that means they may end up losing Cyclops as a result. Cyclops taking a beating here. Is this going to kill? Oh, ends up using X Factor,
oh, no.
And then it doesn't get the confirm off of it. Cyclone kick confirm. Ed manages to waste out a great section of Young Legend's X Factor time going into Mega Optic Blast. DHC's into all of the drones. Has access to bounces, and with that, going to be able to kill off Colossus without even spending X Factor. Oh, does not kill off Colossus. And with that, Young Legend gets to bring Thanos back in. Has the beam on deck. What's the mix with Thanos here? Gets the hit on Onslaught. Brilliant stuff. Is going to be able to potentially kill Onslaught here. Built up just short. 1 meter. Oh, and
got
they only got
hit.
the partial hit. This is looking very scary for Young Legend. Gets hit by the bounce, but doesn't have the confirm on deck.
Beam.
With that, this is looking scary. The end of
Beam.
Thanos bringing out some drones. Doesn't want to interact with Colossus, and with that, Ed takes the first game. Yeah, lots of health on the part of Onslaught and on the part of Young Legend's entire team. He hit the knee drop. This could be the end of Vergil. This is looking very good for Young Legend. Last time, Vergil got both a lot of value and also just wasted a lot of time. So this could be what Young Legend needs to make this match go in their favor. Okay, Cyclops coming in. Has 2.5 meters. And ready for the teleport. Hits the Gene Splice. And that's a great use of the rolling attack assist. Able to hit, but doesn't crouch with their H. With that, Ed ends up going into Onslaught's beam. Pushes Thanos to the opposite side of the screen, but doesn't invest the X Factor. And Young Legend calls it out as fake, killing off Onslaught. Oh, got the X Factor. Goes for the Gene Splice, going to catch with the Super Optic Blast. Oh, went for the command throw. This is looking scary for Ed. What are they going to do about trying to kill off this thing? And Young Legend manages to get around the entirety of X Factor time, essentially. Great stuff to Young Legend.
Ooh. Just a little extra icing on the cake. Has access to the double beam to really push Ed into a desperate position.
Ed gets the hit on Thanos, but this is looking very in Young Legend's favor. Though I feel Ed has been very ready to take on these teleports whenever they've come. And with that,
finish.
Young Legend ties it up 1-1 against Edsadiet. Thanos doing so much work that game. Will the light be buried? Gene Splice comes in instead, using some Helm Breakers, trying to control things space here. Oh, hits with Air S, but doesn't have a confirm off of it. This time, confirms off of the Gene Splice, though. Going to be able to throw out the round trip, and doesn't quite have the confirm they desire. Gene Splice goes through, but doesn't stop the armor. And Vergil goes down. This has been looking good. Young Legend taking out Vergil 2 games in a row. Very solid. Going in there. And gets the dashes into the punish. Very good stuff. Oh, but doesn't quite get the confirm they desire, and because of that, Thanos is now going to take a heap of damage from Ed's amazing Cyclops. And I think with DHC, this is going to kill. Both bounces are still available. One bounce, 2 bounce. And with that, takes out Thanos while rebuilding so much meter. Good stuff to Edsadiet. Ooh, had the hit but not the confirm, and Legend has the confirm on deck. Onslaught's a very healthy character, so this is a good need to invest X Factor. Is this going to be the end of Onslaught? There are 2 meters on deck. With that, Onslaught goes down. Let's see if Cyclops is able to make this work. Is going to be able to shoot Colossus for a chunk. And with that, I think Thing can't quite get a punish there because he can't do dash into button. Very unfortunate for Young Legend. Oh, but now gets into Colossus. Ed still has a decent amount of X Factor, and there is not a lot of life on Young Legend's side here. Gets to the other side and kills off Colossus, but now X Factor's done, so Thing gets caught by the command throw. Ed's ready to confirm, and with that, takes out the Thing, going up 2-1. Okay, and with that, looks like Ed going for some air combos. Often having this confirmed drop this evening, but let's see if they're able to get it this time. Thing going to get knocked down, build some meter with this shockwave into so many slashes.
Right, coming up to about 2.5 bars here. What's he gonna do to get this finisher?
I think that Thing's going to live through this, but then it's just going to take a pretty long time. May build up a lot of meter in the process, though. Oh, goes with the Helmbreaker and summons Gene Splice. Very good combination there. Make sure that if they try to swing on you, they die for it, and now has access to the Helmbreaker plus Shockwave. Will they be able to kill without spending meter?
They're trying. They really want to get that bar.
That last pixel died to the Stinger. That was an amazing not cross up. Got out of the way of the hitbox and then was able to get the hit. Brilliant stuff by Edsadiet. But Young Legends at 5 bars here. Do you think that they're going to get used? Bring in some Colossus install?
I would if I got the hit, and I definitely think that's Legends' preference.
Oh, gets the hit, just like you said. Let's see if this is going to be enough to make sure to get rid of Vergil. Ends up getting the knockdown. Ended up not getting the install, and now it looks like they're going to have to face Vergil. Vergil just crouches under this, gets up at the end in order to get smacked. Oh no, that could have gone very badly for Young Legend.
Sin Devil Trigger assist. This is a powerhouse of an assist because of that extra hit.
Ooh, but Cyclops may die here. Let's see if this is going to be then. Great investment of X, but doesn't get the confirm that they desire. And now this is looking scary. Thanos is going to go down. Ed still has access to all 3 characters and X Factor. Oh no, but he summoned Vergil as an assist. Cyclops goes down. X Factor almost done for Young Legend. Gets the throw. It didn't OTG because I think he was just too fast. Oh
my
no,
god, Sin
Ed.
Devil Trigger nonsense.
Oh yes, so the rapid slashes he was doing, take meter, that nice win, Ed taking it 3-1 over Young Legend. But for those who don't know, when he's in Devil Trigger, he could use a version of rapid slash that takes meter. So let's see how they both end up approaching this. We've seen all 3 of their characters be influential in their matchups, so it'll be curious to see which ones end up interfacing well with each other and which ones end up getting blown up. US Agent lost about half life, but is in a situation where they still get to play neutral here. That could be quite favorable. The bomb arrow on the ground is a little bit scary and spooky, so you don't want to overcommit. And jumping heavy for Krauser is one of those ones that goes all the way to the ground. It's active until he touches the ground, so you need to be ready for that. But VonDoom here has that access to the corner. What's he going to do with it? Get thrown.
You have to be careful. At any point in time, Krauser will cancel into that dagger throw and reposition himself.
It's true. Very scary character. And it looks like Xeno largely covering the air with his dagger throw, trying to make sure that VonDoom doesn't take into flight or go into that normal jump space. But this time, Xeno, in a very favorable position, has been getting all of the little exchanges, but VonDoom getting a big one here. Goes for TAC though, and Xeno is ready to handle it. Okay, and with that, there's going to be Moonstone coming in. Gets a throw on Krauser. This is potentially going to be the end of his life. Do you think this is the end for him?
Yeah, I would definitely spend the bar, and I expect so will VonDoom here, getting that slam into the wall.
Oh, but
no.
Didn't invest in situations where you're going to almost kill. It's good to make sure that you use the multi-punch instead of the one big punch. Okay. Going in here with an invulnerable option into a command throw, and VonDoom ready for it. They know the tricks. They have their soul ready to not be stolen. Ooh, and it looks like Moonstone here going for that TAC, getting the hits on She-Hulk. There's 28 seconds left on the clock. Decides to use that level 3 fast. Getting kills faster actually matters if people are at low time.
Be careful, this could be a huge loss possible.
Oh, getting the grenade throw. And She-Hulk goes down. This is looking scary. There's a life advantage for Xeno, but time is looking terrifying. Oh, gets the hit, but doesn't believe to get the confirm. Ultron is bleeding now, my gosh, but gets the throw. This is going to be the end of Krauser, but also end of X Factor for both
Needs
players.
just the smallest connecting hits. Doesn't have to kill, just has to get something started.
but does need to get it started. Oh, that was the start, but didn't get the confirmation afterwards.
And this goes to Xeno for sure at this point. He's got all the time.
And with that, Xeno takes the first game, 1-0 over VonDoom. Gets the kill on Moonstone just as time ends.
Player 1 wins. Ready? Fight!
Okay, going to get the full combo here on Krauser this time. Oh no, the drop took out half of Krauser, but then only a little chunk there on US Agent. This time it may be the rest of Krauser and may not even need to spend... Uses 1 meter just to make sure. Okay, US Agent doing his job and being scary, gets Leon as well. Leon, not a character with a lot of life because he has everything else that's good, but he does have a TAC break on deck. Xeno just so ready for that.
Anti-ground kick into the air assault. One more character. This one's pretty scary for Xeno.
Oh, good job getting out there by VonDoom. Uses the X. This should be the end of Red She-Hulk. Has 3 meters on deck. Just going to keep it simple with the triple DHC.
Doesn't even need a triple.
Not even need... And with that, VonDoom ties it up 1-1 against Xeno.
Player 2 wins.
Looking very solid there, but we can see that this is a very high variance matchup. Both of them have the opportunity to run the other person over when they're feeling good, and it looks like Xeno's trying to get that started this time. Also, if you feel like blocking cool Krauser things or dealing with US Agent mix-up is rough and you want to see these people rewarded for it, think about donating some to the Matcherino so that the players can get rewarded for fighting these challenging things. But US Agent playing patient. Just super jumping forward, then double jumping back, making sure to not be in a range where Krauser can do anything too scary. Oh, but gets caught. Has access to an assist to make this easier. And gets the kill. How do you feel about Ultron getting clipped by the arm immediately?
I think I would definitely spend to kill this character. It is the highest possibility in terms of this history for VonDoom to come back with them.
I agree with you. If you get a hit as Xeno, you invest the resources, you don't mind if you have to spend 3 meters to make it happen. Krauser here, I think, may survive, which I would, yeah, be scared of letting Krauser survive when he could just kill you off with stuff like that.
Didn't want that, but gonna live with it.
Oh, and with that, it looks like Krauser's gonna get caught. X-Factor in favor of VonDoom here. X-Factor is going to run out for Xeno first, and VonDoom has a mix-up with it.
Ooh.
Oh, the jumping heavy into S. Great
Nice
play by Xeno. And with that, this could be the end of Moonstone, but not this time. Oh, had the punish, but didn't have the confirm. Either of them could have gotten the kill there, but this time it looks like VonDoom may be the one to make it happen. Oh, the beam's coming out, catching. There's 4 meters on deck. Do you think that we're going to see any of it be invested in Leon, or is this going to be all for Dark Red She-Hulk?
Xeno gets a good hit, I think he will, but otherwise he's just going to let it be. Leon's neutral with supers is not particularly good.
Oh, and with the pixel left, ends up losing Leon. VonDoom or Xeno could take this, depending on how they approach this. And the punch comes through and activates Dragon Install. She's losing some life now because of that. So if time just passes, Moonstone can avoid. Oh, that requires her avoiding, though.
Oh, goes for the romantic. There's still an opportunity for just complete air plinking from VonDoom, but not as much here. It's way too close.
Oh, gets the throw.
Gonna have to end this with a super.
Be fast on this one. 2. Oh, did not get the 2 in time. And with that, Xeno is going to go up 2-1 over VonDoom, clutching it out with the Red She-Hulk. Good patience by both players here. I appreciate that neither of them try to get too rushed and are both able to focus on trying to do good things in neutral instead of just trying to like randomly get a hit. but Lilith coming out here. Do you think that's the change that's needed? I feel like US Agent wasn't doing that badly, but they were not getting the confirms they desired to win games, you know?
I think that Lilith is a strong mix of offense and defense, and VonDoom, when they're put under pressure, I think really likes to bring that out. Similarly, they'll swap off of their Spencer Wolvie team into a more traditionalist team if they're worried about just getting lost in the sauce.
And it looks like we're seeing some daggers in there to try and control Lilith. She is a very scary lady and manages to get in with that air dash down heavy. Let's see what she does with Krauser here. Shooting some shots, but not getting the last air dash cancel.
Yep, going to push that damage as far as you can get here.
Yeah, she could get a full combo after that, but this time just super.
Oh no!
Didn't get the super
Fine.
afterwards.
Still has quite a bit of life advantage now.
Ultron got launched, but Krauser died. This is looking very favorable for VonDoom.
Hard to combo that character.
Let's see, but Red She-Hulk was very threatening. Would you even start thinking about snapping that character when you're fighting against Xeno if it's been such a problem so consistently?
Yeah, I think it also just depends how confident you are in your snap game, and I think that's something a lot of palette swap players are putting on the back burner for learning how to optimize their teams.
This is true. Okay. Oh, didn't get the OTG.
Yeah, weird character bodies and timings with Parsec involved.
Ooh, great rifle to pick Lilith out of the air there, but gets thrown, and I think just the Shadow Servant super. Oh, not quite. Oh, it didn't get it. Is that too far away? It's not, and because of that, VonDoom now up has all three of their characters alive, but this is Xeno's Red She-Hulk. Oh gosh, that could have been the end of Ultron. Oh, and got the X Factor out of him. This is very possible for Xeno now.
Be careful, though. VonDoom's defense is very good in this situation.
Okay, will he build enough meter to kill her? Oh, got the X. Is she activating? No, she went for the taunts, but didn't get the activation. I know that Xeno curses that input with all of his heart. This is a tabs watch moment because, oh, but this is the end of Lilith. And
this was the big threat character. Lilith is just so good at planking past.
There's only 20 seconds left, and Red She-Hulk is losing life this entire time. VonDoom just needs to, like, not interact and then shoot her once.
Maybe put some drones up if they have the opportunity, but that works too. Oh, I think they might have been able to super that.
She gets to super jump this, I believe. Gets to the other side and gets hit on Ultron. Will she be able to do this with only 5 seconds left on the clock, though? Gets the
becomes
hit into
difficult. This is a long duration. Oh,
and
even
it doesn't
worse.
hit with the second hit. And with that, VonDoom ties it up 2-2 based on his full Moonstone over the Pixel Red She-Hulk. This is going to see who makes it into the learner semis. Xeno taking a moment to think, seeing if his Krauser is the correct decision, and decides that Marvel 2 Sentinel is a better one, bringing him on point to build up power for Leon and Red She-Hulk.
Gotta give credit though, Xeno bringing out the full Guilty Gear suite, including using Romantic Cancel to land early.
Doing some good stuff. Let's see what the Marvel 2 Sentinel ends up doing against Lilith here. Because he does have buttons that hurt her quite a bit if he gets it set up, but it looks like his big body is just getting caught by some of her amazing normals. Oh, but there's no confirm on either of them there. This time the confirms on Toji's side. Doesn't get it though. Both of them are scrambling so hard.
Let's see VonDoom spend the bar here.
Spends bar 1.
It's a big body though, so you get optimal pressure.
Ooh, good microwave. And is that going to confirm? It does, one of the few times that super is effective.
On Lilith of all characters too. That's the wild thing about that.
Yeah, Plasma Storm pops them up pretty well. Ooh, wants to get rid of that Sentinel, and this is looking very possible for either player. Sentinel bleeding, but VonDoom in a favorable situation to get rid of that Sentinel. Using some of these air buttons that are scary, and now throwing out Death Rays. Leon blocks. Does he have a punish? He
does.
Ooh, nice dash, and the frame trap there was so good, but gets the Viper error where you get the first hit of S and then you get a jump cancel. Very unfortunate for Xeno. It looks like VonDoom may be able to kill off Leon as a result. But VonDoom's out of meter, and this is Red She-Hulk. Oh.
Just looking to buy some time here.
VonDoom being very aggressive against her even while she's in X. The TAC hits, the double TAC hits!
That's big. Stealing her bar really reduces her neutral tools and X Factor.
Oh,
See,
she uses the X. Good, good.
Also gets a lot of life back for Ultron, making this even easier.
This is still within the time frame that Red She-Hulk can get the kill and make it work, but not if she gets hit while VonDoom still has X Factor. And with that, VonDoom going to eliminate Xeno from the tournament and move on to, I believe, Learner semifinals, where they will fight Edsadiet. So that means I'm fighting BLACKxAKATSUKI in Winners Finals. Good luck and have fun, BLACKxAKATSUKI.
Okay, we are moving closer and closer to the end of this bracket. The match is getting more and more.
Still be terrifying.
But have you also seen Stranger in the hands of Akatsuki yet tonight?
No, I haven't seen Stranger in like years, it feels like.
He's the first of many who tried to assemble how terrifying this character is if you stay in the driver's seat. And he's having pretty good success.
What assist is he using for Shadow Lady? Because like the get off assist would probably be working really well.
Beam,
Yeah?
I think he's been using Beam only. I haven't seen
Shadow
any
Lady
other
doesn't
assists.
have a bad assist.
Nope. That's it. She does have a bad trouble coming into that incoming, but Akatsuki really natural in the hands of the Shadow Lady Ether.
I'll be honest, half a sec, Shadow Lady kind of looked like Jill, and I was a little confused.
Right, can
Yeah, it's kinda
optimize
like a
this. How familiar are you with the latest Moonstone buff?
I was watching a little bit between, like on my second monitor, and she can like do some weird super cancel, question mark?
Ah, no, if you hold the button, you get the version of the super where you push them into the wall for a wall bounce.
Oh, so like Vegeta and DBZ?
Actually, yeah, pretty much. And then you can just do that for another. And it definitely pumps her damage quite a bit.
Yeah, because, you know, she didn't have a problem with doing damage or anything, you know, previously.
Oh, no, she did.
I don't
Moonstone's
believe
damage for a long time was pretty bad.
I don't think that's actually true. I know someone in chat's gonna be like, no, it definitely is. I don't think so.
Also, Hamon has been hard at work at mastering some of the crazier stuff and then transferring it to Isicera. You see, Laura has just become so much more optimized over time.
God damn.
Hi, Psylocke, how are you? But
Now we'll start playing regular Marvel in 2030 when it's released on Capcom Fighting Collection Volume 3, where it'll actually have rollback. But by that time, we'll have something better than rollback.
quantum retunneling. But, ooh, what a damage spike. Gets a little bit more off to the ground. Yeah, Akatsuki being pushed a lot harder than usual. I think this team perfectly situated to dealing with their offense. Isicera definitely having trouble with Akatsuki sometimes, but
Ooh, cheeky reset. Does not work out.
I don't think Akatsuki is ready for Laura.
I mean, if you're not expecting Isicera to press buttons, I don't know what to tell you at this point.
Not speaking of which, dive kick into execute.
Oh no.
And just bring back in the Thanos. Gonna use that life buffer to burn through the Shadow Lady bar, no doubt.
That's a pretty good answer to missile suit. Oh my god, that was damn near instant.
Instant dive kick, speaking of which. Oh, Isicera went the wrong direction on the later half of that combo. It's fine. Dive kick. Oh, playing with fire. But ooh, that was an overcommit that almost completely killed you with the beam. That's 2 up Isicera. Like a very different match than last time these two played.
Mm-hmm. And Akatsuki just sticking with this team doesn't opt to change it at all.
I'm sorry, stranger. You don't survive getting hit by Thanos. It's never in the cards.
Yeah. He also, if I had, just by looking at that, he probably has like what, average or a little bit less than average health.
Below average, vastly below average health. He is a super glass cannon character.
Oh, so like Gloria, but not as bad.
Nowhere near as bad as Gloria, but it's thin health-wise. And one more.
OTG.
Yep, and gets a little bit more.
Oh my god, it just never ends.
Last character, Akatsuki, really did a lot of work last time they fought it, sending Isicera down a bracket. This time, it's just all Isicera. And Thanos has one of the easiest X-Factor kills in the entire roster. Gadoosh.
Oh. I know Akatsuki has beaten Isicera, a handful of times. But just like, I think if Isicera is playing a character that has high APM, whereas in she can hit buttons before you do, the mentality of your opponent. It's like, I want to make you... This is literally a single-player game now, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Also, just the meter build is so insane. But, ooh, you get hit early.
Not if he dies.
Some good American fun.
No, just finish the combo for...
It's all good. It's the classic Nick Bad. Roll behind them and hit them in the foot.
Yeah, except US Agents rolls a little better.
Just a little.
It also has multiple rolls.
Aw, that's always so annoying. Get hit by the edge of the beam and then you have to walk into that.
Hey guys, you want a 1-bar free mix-up?
Hold my beer. And yeah, that's the one thing about US Agent. It's a little hard to get into that level 3, so good luck one-touching Onslaught. It's probably not going to happen. Oh, that was a little bit of a gamble, but it gets the follow-up.
That's a nice... I wonder if that you can use that as like a cross-up situation too, like if you go past your opponent. Probably.
I mean, we are definitely an anime game. Ooh, counter.
Oh, okay, I was like, does Onslaught have a command grab now? It's been a while, guys. Forgive me. We played too much WoW.
Alright, that's the end of the bar. So VonDoom doesn't have X Factor, but he does have 3-bar advantage. And it's not going to matter one little bit.
I love his air chop. Ultron living on a prayer.
Oh, chooses to snap the Cyclops?
That's bold. Like, Cyclops has like a million projectiles that easily can change.
And a DP.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget the DP. He forgot the DP.
That's a heard you. He's like, oh yeah, I do have a DP.
Oh, that was not intentional. There's no way that was intentional, but here we go. Gotta make up for some lost bar.
Ooh, good challenge. Damn, that actually killed with a combo. I'm impressed. I like that little pressure. You know, I'm gonna grab you, JK, crouching low.
Hey, gonna cash out early if a super. Thought they'd get the kill there, but Instead, they are getting gotten.
I like this decision. I think
The neck pad
Cyclops
classic.
is the problem for Edsa. Yeah, you don't have X Factor anymore, but you have, let's just say, 2.5 characters.
Just need to get through all
Deadpool
the bar.
players
on
are not
Onslaught.
short, Jason. I'm tall. I think I'm as tall or, you know, probably as tall as you. Oh wait, no, you're fucking gigantic, aren't you? I can't remember. Last time I saw you was at TNS, I completely forgot.
Right, this is the part that gets complicated.
Ah, 6 1, whatever. You're only like 3 inches taller than me. Good luck.
Yeah, VonDoom. With 4 bars, it's going to be a lot easier, but normally this is a difficult kill. Oh, it only is if you
I
keep
think
dropping it.
Either of them can kill on a single hit easily.
Oh, this is looking good. Needs to get the full extension here. Never mind.
Name a better combo. Edsa and combos.
Okay, to the wall.
Alright, that takes a 2 up. Now, have the servers been uncooperative today, Isicera?
Seems like it.
Fantastic
It's not
grab.
looking comfortable at all in the Captain America zone. Just
I think he's just trying to do his training mode B&Bs and not like I can just kill him immediately instead of getting like an extra 50k damage.
all right, but that little neutral working real well, and the U.S. agent in trouble.
Yeah, that force field actually lasts pretty damn long, huh? It's probably, no, it's got to be the same length as Magneto's.
But yeah, it's the fact that there's the DP behind it that's so scary. Because he has optimal
Do that
pickup.
cross up.
Yes.
A character that large shouldn't be able to cross you up.
Well, the trick about big body characters is they force you to cross up by simply occupying the same space as you, and then you are randomly shoved left or right.
Then your teacher's side is showing. We ain't talking about mass, homie.
Speaking of mass, big arm to the head, going to send another one Edsadiet's way.
That one got to get, huh? I was trying to think of like what class teaches mass and shit, but I just completely drew a blank.
It's physics! It's physics! Speaking of which, the gravity of this situation is definitely not sinking in for VonDoom. He's trying to fight the onslaught to the best of his ability. Oh, he got crushed instead.
So the projectiles don't disappear on the hit. That's unfortunate. I wonder if Epstein knows that the midichlorian is the powerhouse of the cell.
Mitochondria, midichlorians are the thing from Star Wars.
It's the same thing.
It is not even close. Neither is whiffing something that unsafe and neutral, but here we go, Edsadiet somehow keeping this gap. Yeah, VonDoom's instinct to just time stuff out when you're an X Factor with flight is very strong, as you can see. He comes from the finest family of running away from X Factor, and we couldn't be more proud. But US Agent going in without a backup assist. Just a little bit harder here. Really want to use that.
Oh god, what was it called? The Pythagorean theorem?
Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah, do you think he uses that during his combos?
Nah, I think he has a little abacus on the side he has to check once in a while.
Do you give your students a little cheat sheet or nah?
I mean, it's called Google Classroom.
Ah, nah. My age is showing, ain't it?
Nah. They should be making cheat sheets, but when I tell them to make cheat sheets, they don't.
I can't even remember what else I learned.
Tickets and hotel room to Combo Breaker Psychedelic.
Oh, you have fun at Combo Breaker. Well, I usually say I can only afford one tournament a year, and that's probably still true this year. It's going to be CEO. But I heard from on TNS's last stream that Tom might have something cooking in Tampa in fall.
Yeah, I was about to say, when last time I talked to Joe Bailey, he said they are looking tentatively for venues for a certain something.
It's been a while since, well, no, it hasn't been that long since I've been to Tampa, but I haven't been to Tampa for an actual event in a while. The only thing I do to go to Tampa is fucking go to Tong's house and sleep on his couch. That's it. I am located in St. Augustine, which is about an hour south of Jacksonville.
Oh my god. Wait, yeah, that's not real.
Akatsuki did the right thing because, like, I don't even know when you can attack during all that weird flashy shit.
I mean, technically he can let it go early and catch you, but if he holds it, he's completely vulnerable until it reaches the duration of unblockable. But it is not technically real. Ooh. Point blank missiles, yeah, he's blocking all of them.
That did 0 damage until the very last second.
Yep, accurate. And Sin Devil Trigger lasts for quite a while, but you still really want to kill him.
God. That uppercut assist is paying dividends. Is that something you guys teach in school nowadays?
No, that would be way too above the curve for some of these students.
Ah.
I mean, you just can't tell it's a high school student. Take no risks and wait for someone else to help you.
I sure wish I learned how to do taxes in high school. No, I had to learn how to feel what the author was trying to convey in his, essay.
Actually, now to graduate, they require you to take one finance class.
Jeez. That would have been so helpful.
It really would. That's why we instituted it. But speaking of instituting, Akatsuki almost had a good run against the Vergil, but see if Stranger can just get the hit and destroy this character. Look at the eye. Oh, almost got the transition there. Still just not able to transform his defense into offense yet, and even DMC5 Vergil can kill this character.
I hope so.
More.
I thought he whiffed it for a half a second.
That weird extend. Oh, wait.
Oh, I saw that.
I said even DMC5 Vergil can kill this character. Why do you make me a liar, Edsadiet?
Oh, Jason, I don't know. I mean, you probably saw it. There is a Chipotle opening up right before CEO. It's about 7-ish minute walk from the venue. Oh wow, that counts as a projectile. Nice.
Here we go. You should have killed this character.
Oh my god, the lightning lace could probably last forever on that character, huh?
Yep.
Oh my god, he's doing it.
He's doing it.
Mad
He's
lad.
been doing it all night, and on Onslaught,
I've only
it's
been here
just
for
so
like 30
much
minutes.
HP.
I think CEO did the Chipotle cards last year. I think so.
I know Combo Breaker was doing Chipotle cards.
Yeah, because I remember talking to Frankie G. He was running a bracket and he gave one out, I think. I might be just hallucinating the whole thing too. Nice teleport.
What to say? I have an admittance to make. I've gotten like 2 free things from Chipotle from FGG stuff, and then I eat there so rarely I've forgotten about it twice.
Why is he so floaty?
It's just a weird bit about the character.
He's just a weird dude. Alright, Edsadiet up too.
I said it's the very different Akatsuki that we've seen some weeks.
Welcome to the world of Marvel vs. Capcom.
Gonna switch something up.
The greatest heroes are all here.
'Cause I know Katsu didn't do anything during his fight against Isicera, but yep, okay, so there's Gwen, Ultron, and who else? Wolverine, okay.
And hideout.
Nah, Wawa's never gonna sponsor the FGC.
Never say never, but I wish it would. And this is the team that traditionally Akatsuki has won a lot of weeks with. Oh, got a little too flashy.
That's a very good way to start his, possible comeback.
And yeah, and Vergil coming into the pressure, not a lot of health to work with if he gets hit like this over and over again.
Yeah, it's like what Rudy said. It's like if the entire FGC got sponsored by Jack in the Box. Most people know what it is, but it's only like really, relevant in the West Side.
Feel like Culver's sponsoring anybody.
Oh, drop.
Oh, and not only that, drop into a very unsafe fall up there. Thank you so much, Killick, for donating $20 for Kevin. I didn't even know that was still on.
I haven't heard that text audio in quite some time.
And boosted by the power of Kevin getting food that may or may not be authentic, Akatsuki is showing more motivation.
Yeah, I mean, we got to get our, Kevinisms in right now because we all know next week his ass is going to disappear for like a week with Monster Hunters. He's literally, it's called Monster Hunter Wilds because he's going to be in the wilds and we're not going to see him.
Yeah, I'm interested in the game, but I will not buy it until I see the optimization for reals.
Oh, I'm playing Pirate Yakuza. I don't have time to play Monster Hunter Wilds. I'll be drifting a boat in the Hawaiian Ocean.
There we go. This is the Akatsuki we were expecting. This is the Akatsuki we are finally getting. Taking out these characters one at a time. No, Kevin. Not spend $70 on a game to play something that ugly.
Yeah, if I was to play it, I'd play it on my PS5, but I don't think, even with crossplay, it'd be worth it.
Like Ed, I think he's overcommitting a little bit to this bit here. I would describe it as playing scared, but
what a hit!
Yeah, let his guard down way too much there, and this is the consequences.
And with the character change, we're now at game 5.
Do you want to redo? Because
Is it the power of Spider-Gwen?
I mean, Spider-Gwen is a lot of power in a singular character, so it could be.
And like, I like how Akatsuki was using Strange and trying to bring him out, but I do like his Gwen better because if you play a character and it pisses me off, you're doing something right.
It's the old about everybody starting Street Fighter playing Ryu, and it's like, I'm swapping to Akuma. Everyone around you, thank God. Yeah, Stranger was a new roster selection, so I'm curious to see him bring it back once he's refined it. But in the meantime, this is looking pretty refined also.
Yeah, that's a dead Spider-Gwen. Nope, maybe not.
Nah, never mind.
Okay, well, the hard tag worked last time, but I guess it's a timing thing. Like how he's just watching you.
Dante, I'm bad with my children, Dante.
You need more power. X, interesting choice.
Dante, can we go to Sonic 3?
No. Damn. Cyclops just ruining everyone's day.
The thing is, I feel like with how long these combos are, Ed still has not reached the point of mastery of this character in terms of those combo routes. They're just so complicated.
I mean, he's only using like 10% of his move list and he's winning. I don't think you really need to master anything. I found one button that works. You just keep using it. Because it's not your fault anymore. It's your opponent's fault for not respecting the one button that's making them win. That'll definitely kill Vergil. Yeah, I served right. It could go either way. There's no more X Factor resources. Etsa has a buttload of meter though, and Cyclops is really meter hungry.
And the chip is going to be incredibly dangerous on Evil Ryu. There's not much you can do.
Yeah, like all 4 of these characters have strong projectile super, so... Whoa.
Oh my god. That drone coverage. I love that 1,000,000-point hit there. I think he's still alive.
Yeah. Good block on these. Oh, and
that's the game changer. Got half of Cyclops' life for free there.
Wow, that actually beat it. It's impressive. Yep.
It was so good for Ed, and then suddenly it wasn't, and it looks like BLACKxAKATSUKI will be the one to send Ed out of the tournament and coming back for round 2 against Isicera.
Now, I would expect Akatsuki to keep with Gwen, but he might go back to Stranger just to prove a point. I mean, I would, but I'm hard-headed as a date or a group coming out on one specific date. Oh, and he's stuck with Spider-Gwen. One character
for now.
Okay.
Okay, one more question. You can give one BLACKxAKATSUKI and the other you have to kill. Which character?
Huh? Yeah, even I got confused by that one, man.
One of them dies, one of them gets a cookie from Psylocke. Who do you pick?
Oh, I see. You're trying to, bait him out into saying the character's name.
Speaking of making somebody say his name, Akatsuki really...
Alright. Good start for Akatsuki. Oh no, drop.
Ooh, talent attack hitting the other character too.
No meter. Alright, legacy mode. Alright. Just so many buttons.
Goes for the mix, yep. You get caught in the back half and you suddenly are forced to the ground like that. Oh, thought that would kill. Did not.
I mean, it would have been a miracle if Akatsuki made that comeback, but kind of a, I don't know, a rare drop from Isicera. It wasn't even really a drop, it was more just like a miscalculation.
Mm-hmm. Just Isicera playing a little bit more, let's say, cautious after how much of a blowout Thanos suffered the first time around. Here we go, that's the opening. Taking it to the corner. Optimize for the damage.
Wolverine almost dead. What a bait.
Almost.
Thanos has an anti-air multi-hitting E. Wait, Jason, why are you going to Japan in June? You're supposed to be going to CEO in June. Unless you're going to one, like, right after the other.
Speaking. Oh.
Wow. There you go.
That was a decisive turnaround.
Concert in June. Are you gonna go see like Hatsune and Miku or something? Is that why you're going to Japan? Gonna go see your favorite VTuber in concert?
God,
Gonna go see your Oshi?
if that were the case, he would have gone to see Otaku for sure. I think at this point in time, a concert in pain is being put onto Isicera's face by Akatsuki. Gonna blow that X Factor and immediately finish out.
Wow, what a hit. Opted not to use the X Factor to get all that red health back, so we'll see how... I think most X Factors have been used on Laura regardless, but see what happens.
Who gets the wrap around? Just
Rare
short.
drop. Got these mid-screen? Nice. Now let's say he keeps this up for another 53 seconds. Marvel seconds, that is.
It's gonna be quite a few. For hit guess... God, I'm guessing... Never mind, I'm already wrong.
Last hit. Alright, you got Isicera with all the meter and an angry Moonstone. What a block. Damn, Akatsuki got some good defense right now.
It's not easy to push Isicera back this hard. It really isn't.
Maybe Isicera's doing the old Goku treatment. I only want to beat my opponent when they're at their strongest. I could totally see Isicera doing that. Not even gonna joke about it.
I mean, when you beat them in the first round, don't they unlock counter picking?
Oh, almost got the happy birthday. Laura's still in the combo. And that's more than half her life. And a grab into the assist.
Double.
Grab.
Oh, no OTG pickup, but that's gonna...
I didn't know Spider-Gwen was a grappler.
She does have that anti-ground grab.
That's true.
But it's that zoning control, those balls that are absolutely the issue here.
Oh, Isicera gets a hit.
Most of the X ran out though, just has to milk what she can get.
No.
Oh, tiny body character moment.
Sorry, we got Moonstone installed.
Ooh, overcommitted with the beam. Isicera has a habit to zone, but this character's just so strong in those tiny crevices.
Oh, she's hella dead. Oh, wait, never mind. She still gets the install if she whiffs?
It amazes me that people don't more often use that level 3.
If I ever use this character, I'm just going to do that from full screen away. Alright. Got the reset, and they just went right back to, back to the match. They didn't want to go to the character select screen. But we all know Isicera, never changes characters.
This is inaccurate. She has counterpicked the last 2 times she was in Grand Finals.
Okay, so
I just think she likes this
98% of the
team.
time she hasn't counterpicked. Wow, what a setup. Isicera took a sip of her coffee and woke up.
The incredible speed of this character cannot be underestimated. Oof. Yeah, you thought you were safe. You were not safe. Wow, the assist knocked them to the ground. I've not seen that happen.
Oh, that... Huh? Is that supposed to work?
I feel like it should, but it didn't.
Is it because he was, I guess, facing the opposite direction? Is the snap not full screen? It kind of feels like it should be.
I think it's possible the hit stun wasn't the knockdown.
And that's kind of like why you would do that Laura super in the air, is because the snap would have enough time for you to get caught in it.
It's all good though. Isicera going to take it to the wall.
Alright. First game go to Isicera.
Okay, good opener here. Needs to kill this character on the first touch. This is certainly a requirement. And here comes the follow-up. Oh, tiny
misses.
body problems, but it's all good.
Oh
my
no,
God.
misses the
I
snap.
lied.
She's too quick.
Yeah, so they're just going to start the offense again and figure it out from here.
Oh, what a hit. Does not get it converted though. Strange X Factor, maybe.
Didn't realize how many hits that was.
Yeah, or like he was trying to catch the corner takeover.
And he... Yep. Almost got a happy birthday there, but that was a great hit in terms of just building some damage on the enemy.
Yeah, it's still an extremely long, steep climb for Akatsuki though.
And Shadow Lady has a little bit of trouble chasing someone as fast as Laura. She's just too optionally defensive.
Yeah, I guess Isicera wanted to get Moonstone in. Got to stretch her out.
Also,
Hasn't
just
got to play
keeping
her at
the
all.
HP, not necessary, but get a little HP back on Thanos and
Also
Laura.
might be just like a good matchup against Shadow Lady. Who knows?
True, she has so much trouble chasing flyers. So Isicera's not really flying much.
Alright. Potential last game for Isicera.
The download has been complete.
Now, yeah, it's just a Goku mentality. I only want to beat them when they're at their strongest. And when Goku wins, it's like, oh yeah, it's supposed to teach you to be humble, and it never does.
Meanwhile, BLACKxAKATSUKI dressed like Vegeta is saying to Isicera dressed like Cell, go to full power. I'll even help you. What's the worst that could happen?
Like, I'm not gonna say I'm an expert, but has Goku's enemies ever learned to be humble? Ever?
In Dragon Ball more often, but otherwise no.
Nope.
Oh my god, that close to the ground fuzzy. I did not know what I was supposed to do.
Just terrifying.
God, oh, too fast.
Oh, there you go. Hit buttons. Disregard safety.
And I would kill this character. I really would. Gwenum is what you need here.
Oh, that was an extremely long combo.
I would have, just gone for the level 3.
Yeah,
Defensive option. Wow, that
I don't think
didn't
the level 3 would
work.
have killed there, but it doesn't matter. Potentially. Nice.
All right.
Akatsuki not going down without a fight. Nice. I forget what that tech's called.
Thanos has a lot of
Deadman
trouble
glitch,
with,
I think.
Gwen. Body hop.
Yep. Body hop, that's it.
Yeah. There's just very little Thanos can do against Spider-Gwen. Gets the Gwenum installed. That's going to push you nice offense-wise.
It was crazy. About 20 seconds ago, Isicera was just,
Ooh.
yeah, you know what? I'm just going to stop talking.
And Nick cursing here.
Yep. Akatsuki is now fully coming for me. I need to go hide. I have literally cursed this man.
Congratulations to
Welcome back,
Isicera.
bully.
I do not mean to be a bully. I was just fighting and